Hello, everybody. Fully Percival, bringing another wonderful stream. If I don't go dying. Today we're playing some Sunhaven. Hope everybody's going to enjoy that. Because, I'm gonna have fun with it. Still a very wonderful, nice Stardew-esque game. It has a lot of potential behind it. I'm really excited for us to actually dive into it. I attempted to stream this earlier on in the week, but the internet was being weird, so I'm hoping for the best today, but we will see. But we're going to get right into character creation and go from there. Let me see. Is there an easy way to get to the link? I don't believe so. Well, that's there. Here, let me just go to my own stream real fast. I'll find it super fast, don't worry. Told you. Go here. Some and watch. Boop. Cool. All right, with that sent out, we're perfectly ready to get this underway. I don't need that anymore. We have our nice, wonderful, chill music, and while we're waiting for our friends, that's it. We have our podcast at the usual time at 5, so I'm hoping to get some bite into this new character. I think this time around I might go with sweet spot while fishing. I'm not very keen on fishing in video games. I have an elemental already who's pretty cute, so I'm not feeling this one. Nope. So I'm torn between demon and angel, and since one of my friends, Asmo, usually plays demons, I will be an angel. Oh boy. That seems okay. Are we going to be a fancy boy with our fancy hair? Oh, I could be a pretty boy. God, each of these is just... Oh! Never mind. They added a lot. I forgot that there was an update. Ah, oh, God, this is actually wonderful. It's so nice to have this many choices now. Because before, this game did not have this many choices. My God, some of these... It's like you watch anime, and you're looking down the list, and every single one is here. The good thing about this game is that most characters are either in between. So if you're making a girl or you're making a guy, they allow you a flexibility between the two. All right, hold on. Let's figure out our Halo first. Each of these looks ridiculous. That might be just because of my hair, though. So, you know, I can't complain. That looks like an actual ring above my head. I like that. Adjudicator's ring. Helix. Crescent crown. Well, I'm going to leave this one on for a second while I try to pick an actual hairstyle. Currently I have short hair, but do I want it to look like this? There's too many hairstyles. I just love how this feels like the standard evil dude. Like it just says straight edge and we all get it. Shaggy hair. Go back up to the top. Just choose. No. That's my standard hair. We'll get it. We'll hit it up in red. Perfect. Let's go on to my eyes. I love this game so much. So much of it is just distant. That's the word. That's the key right there. Oh, I have some sick shades as well. My God. I love how you just can't. Fairy sparkles. Eyeshadow. No. Nope. Nope. Why is it on that side? This is ridiculous. No. Librarians I could get behind. The Ranger shades are also pretty solid. Awoken third eye. Well, I can't currently see that. DX. Right now I sort of have a combo going. I would say it's shorter. I believe this accurately resembles me in some way, shape, or form. I'll keep the suit on. Street pants, generic pants, belted pants. We want belted pants. All right, I like those a lot better now. I hit them with. Damn, I'm gonna be a beacon of light whenever I'm running around. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Oh, and we get to choose our wings. We can be wingless. Okay. Oh, he can be so edgy. My buddy Levi made something that just looked like Sephiroth as he was running around. Kept calling him pretty boy and making fun of him. Alright, let's go with, Ooh, yeah, I always like the 6-wing design. Let's see how the brown actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to be. I can't have red wings. Yellow's nice. It looks pretty golden. Oh, definitely not green. I actually kind of like the blue. Purple, pink. Jesus Christ, that's an obnoxious amount of pink. White's still a good color. So is black. All right, let's go with white or black. I'll go with black. I like the black wings. All right. Fully perishable. Yeah. Oh shit, I chose farmer. All right. I created an angel character. New achievement. I wish I could play Angel in the morning. The amount of songs that I would play as reference to other things, if I could, would be astronomical. Are you almost done, Mom? I can't be late for the train. Just a moment, Lynn. If you don't take your time, the metal will warp. You know that. I know. I just wouldn't want to miss the train is all. Imagine your mom pounding out steel or as a copper ingot. It could just be really hot. So it could be iron, it could be anything. But could you imagine your mom just pounding out an ingot while you're like, I need to get to the train station? How are you supposed to take that? What's wrong, Lynn? Well, nothing. It's just I don't know if I'm ready to move so far from home yet. Sunhaven is a whole day's ride away. Oh, Lynn, we'll save up extra coin and visit you, don't worry. But you already put everything into the new home for me at Sunhaven. You didn't even have a cake for your birthday because of me. Damn. Ha, don't worry about the small things like that. Your future is bright. You shouldn't be excited. You should be excited for it. Sunhaven is home to Solon, one of the world's greatest blacksmiths. You'll make a fine apprentice to him, and you'll learn a lot. You won't even have time to be worried about home, I'd say. You're going to meet new people and see new things. Who knows, you might even get married. Married? That's right, this isn't just a chance to grow as Blacksmith Lynn. You'll do a lot of growing up too. Sunhaven is a legendary town. There's a reason so many people go there to find what they're looking for. Honestly, imagine that. Imagine you're out in the world and there's people who live in the cities. But then imagine if there was like a town nearby that you could go live in and have like a magical destiny of some sort. Could you... like, wouldn't life just be better that way? Now come here, it's done. Try it on quickly, we have to get going. Grandma's old pauldrons, for me? I have wider shoulders than you, but I think I've made the adjustments properly. They're reminders of where you came from and what you're working for. Your grandmother passed them down to me when I became my when I began my blacksmith apprenticeship, and now it's time they were passed on to you. They fit perfectly, thank you, Mother. I'm really going to miss everyone, Grandma and Grandpa, and all the villagers. We're all going to miss you too, Lynn, but we're expecting great things from you. It's time. We need to get going. Oh, right. Let's go. Oh my, so many people. I hope there's a place for me to sit. I'm sorry, but is this seat taken? Sorry, lady, these seats are occupied. Oh, sorry to bother you. Hi, hello, I'm sorry to bother, but is this seat taken? Sorry, lady, these seats are spoken for. Oh, are you sure? There doesn't seem to be any... So cute. It's okay, never mind. Aw, poor little clouds. I guess I could try one more time. Excuse me, but is the seat taken? Not at all. There's room for one more, or you can sit down, I guess. So there's two choices in Sunhaven whenever you're playing. One is usually a dickish option, kind of, most of the time. Sometimes it's reasonable, and you'll see examples of that. But the other one is usually always a nice one. Not at all. There's room for one more. Oh, really? Oh, I mean, that's good. I was worried I wouldn't find a spot. How can you resist this beautiful angel in front of you? Oh, so is that a charm on your belt? People from my village wear charms all the time. What does your charm mean? It's a charm to bring romance. It's a charm to grant riches. It's a charm to spark adventure. It's a charm to give peace. Now I'm gonna talk about mods in a little bit. And just for that, I'm going for romance. I'm a romantic. Romance? Like getting married? Well, it's a very pretty charm. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, are you heading to Sunhaven? How did you... I am, but so what? How did you know? So you're heading there too. Well, if that's where you're heading, then that will make us neighbors. I'd be neighbors with you any day, or you're going to Sunhaven too? Do we flirt a little bit? I think we do. Oh, is that so? Well, I'd like to be neighbors with you any day too. Thank you for being so kind. By the way, my name is Lynn. What's yours? Fully Perishable. That's a very unique name. Yes. Oh my, you're from the great city? How exciting. I come from a village in the eastern region. It's a lot smaller than Sunhaven. I wonder if you've heard the rumors. It's said that monster folk have been spotted in recent times around Sunhaven. And that deep in the forest there is a city of darkness where all sorts of monster folk live. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Or a city of darkness? Well, that's the rumor, but I'm sure it's only rumors. Sunhaven must be a safe place, don't you think? After all, they have their very own guardian dragon protecting it, and he must be pretty powerful. Whoa, it sure got dark quite suddenly, didn't it? Did you bring a light? Or I can hardly see a thing. I can't see a thing. What happened to the light? Everyone panic. Just stay calm. It will be okay. We're usually choosing the top ones unless otherwise specified. Well, what was that? The lights went out, I guess. I'm not sure, but I think we're safe now. So I'm reading it from bottom to top because I'm usually going to choose the top answer. And the top one is usually always the positive one. You don't think it was the monsters, do you? Monsters? Now I'm scared. Or it was probably nothing. We can't be too far from Sunhaven now. Can we... We should be arriving soon. Now arriving at Sunhaven, we seem to have encountered some strange dark fog, so be careful as you step off the train. That's a very ominous fog. My goodness, what happened? Our train was hit. Oh, sorry. I think the lights went out. Oh, and your train station is messed up. Our train was hit by a wave of darkness. We saw the cloud of darkness sweeping across the land. It finally stopped here at the train station. Trains won't be able to come and go from Sunhaven like this. This is Lucia. She is the mayor. But that can wait. Are either of you hurt? It was quite frightening, but no one was hurt. What is that darkness? That's a good question. Lucia, what should we do about the train station? I should probably say their names as they're speaking. So that was Nathaniel. He's one of the leader of the guards. Lucia, the darkness, whatever it is, looks like it isn't going anywhere or causing any harm. Let's keep an eye on it for the moment until I can learn more about it. So, from me. Lucia, oh, my apologies. You both seem to have arrived under an unusual circumstance. I am Lucia, Archmage and leader of Sunhaven. This is Nathaniel, captain of our city guard. You must be our new apprentice blacksmith, Lynn, and that would make you Fully Parasville, our new farmer. Wow, you're smart. No wonder you're the town leader. Or, that's right. That's right. As leader of Sunhaven, I like to meet our new citizens personally. Welcome to Sunhaven. Nathaniel, it's good to meet you both. Take my word that you have nothing to fear in Sunhaven. It is our sworn duty to keep the people of Sunhaven safe no matter what. Don't worry, I will face this darkness. Frederick, my sword. Lucia, Nathaniel? God, he's like dragging that sword with him. Thank you, Frederick. Lucia, I think a sword will work. We'll need some time to... I don't think a sword will work. We'll need some time to research and come up with a solution. Nathaniel, you may be right. A sword probably isn't the best thing to fight dark magic clouds with. I'll post some guards to keep watch of the area in the meantime. Alright, Frederick, false alarm. You are dismissed. And he looks quite frustrated. He's a great kid. After his apprenticeship ends, he'll make a fine guard, all in good time. Speaking of good time, maybe it's a good time to just show our new citizens to their homes. I think you're right, Captain. After what they've been through, I think a rest is in order. Come with me, Fully Parasville. Your farm is waiting. And I'll show you to your new home, Lynn. It's right near the quarry. I can't wait to see the work you and Solon do. Oh, and it was nice meeting you too, Fully Parasville. From Nathaniel. Lynn, thanks for chatting with me on the train, Fully Parasville. I'm just gonna say Fully. We're just gonna shorten my name. I'm not gonna... My mistake was putting Fully Parasville. Maybe later on I can change it. I gotta rearrange my saves anyways. Maybe we'll be able to talk again soon. Goodbye for now. Lucia. Oh, and could I ask you not to mention the darkness to your fellow villagers? I just don't want everyone to worry is all. We've got it under control. Shall we see your new farm together then? Lead the way, Archmage. Take me. Lucia, welcome again to Sunhaven, Fully Parasville. Despite how adventurous your arrival here was, I'm sure we'll have it all figured out soon. Well, here we are, Fully. First thing is first, though, you need to decide where your house is going to go. Go ahead and pick a spot, just so you know the path we're standing on leads directly into Sunhaven. You can place your house close to the bridge if you'd like to be close to the town. I can see some nice spots from here, but it's all up to you to decide. Good luck and farewell for now. Let me see. Where am I putting my house? I could put it right here, and we could have all the workbenches over here in nice separate areas, and then making the entire other side farming. That would be nice. I've done that before. But I usually don't like how I can't see what's behind my house, so I usually try to put it somewhere where it's almost impossible for you to not know. This could be a good spot. Or I could put it up here. And I don't know how far you can... I don't know if I'll be able to venture back there if I set it down right here. So I'll choose not to set it down over here. I know if I put it over in this direction, I won't have to worry about too much. If I place it down here, that should be fine. Uh, and with that, anything special that goes on, I already know how to deal with it, and I can make the things next to me into places for like harvesting animal goods and products and stuff. And I'm planning it out from the beginning. So we'll set our house down here. This is also where I have it in a different save. And knock knock, look at you, up and at 'em already. You're really committed to this farming gig, huh? That's great. Who are you and why are you in my house? Good question. And then hello. We're going to hit her with the good old classic hello. Where have my manners gone? My name is Anne, and I happen to be Sunhaven's most distinguished merchant. I want to officially welcome our new farmer to the town. Speaking of which, I can't help but notice you don't seem to have any farming tools or seeds. Why don't you let me take care of you? Seriously, what are you doing in my house? Take care of me? I want to make a deal with you. I call it Anne's Ready to Go Farm Kit. All the tools you'll need plus 15 wheat seeds and for only 250 coins. What do you say? I'm gonna read them in reverse this time. Only 250 coins? Well, okay. But I'm not a doormat. And with that, 150 coins, final offer. Fine, it's a deal. Tough customer, huh? I like that in a business partner. There's no relationship stronger than one born in business, you know. Why don't we step outside and you can show me how you do your work? That doesn't sound that doesn't sound explicit. Let's get these seeds in the ground, or these tools are all rusty. I'll have to craft better ones when I can. We're going to go with let's get these seeds in the ground. I did get 150 coins swindled away from me. Alright, we have a ton of seeds. We're going to do a ton of planting. And because we're not going to be able to buy the barn in any meaningful way, like quickly. Another good thing about Sunhaven that I truly enjoy, that I think a lot of people will enjoy compared to like anything else, is you can set the day speed. You can pause during dialogues and stuff. I'll enable help tips just so we can do stuff. We can enable seasonal pests. So I'll do that just so you guys are like, it's going to cause trouble because we'll have to craft scarecrows every single time for the various seasons, but I think you guys will want the authenticity behind it. Then there's seasonal crop effects, which means that like at spring, certain crops stop growing, summer, certain crops stop growing, stuff like that. And then we have seasonal bosses, which we'll find out about later. With that, give me 1 second. I gotta use the restroom. Whoa. fly away. But there's gotta be a better way, better way, better way, yeah. Alright. Let's get right back into it. Yes, yes. Yes, and we also have a spell. Oh yeah, restores 15 health plus 50% of your maximum health to yourself and nearby players. Yes. Cool, we have a heal ability. My tools are messed up. Put that there. Put that there. There we go. If I can suggest anything to anybody, it's always get a mouse that has multiple sides to it, because it's just so convenient to just be able to flip things very easily. Ooh, we're getting tickets. Tickets are another form of currency. You slowly get them over time. We are going to be able to use these later on at the Monster Village. We're slicing and dicing the weeds. Alright. Oh yeah, there goes our farming. We're gonna try to clear off most of the farm before we do anything else. Only because that is going to be where our bread and butter comes from, the points. Now, Sunhaven has a point system. That's really cool. It's divided amongst 5 skills. Each of the skills can be raised up to level 70, then everything after that you can get medallions, potions, books, stuff like that that will give you skill points that you can spend in the various other levels to max out everything else. But every single time when the skills level up, you get a skill point to spend. Each of the abilities, each of the tiers, you have to level up 5 times. You have to use 5 points, and then you unlock the next one. For each one, there is a pretty decent one that you should choose starting off. For this one, because we don't have any of the things, we're currently going to go with the increase the sell price of each crop by 4 gold. Eventually, you're going to have so much passive income in this game that it's going to be truly up to you on whether you want to continue doing stuff or not. So plug in my phone. It's gonna show something. Yes, there we go. But yeah. Your main goal, first off, that I can tell you, is to probably immediately go adventuring in the mine once you have a certain thing. And that way you can start going down in levels so you can get copper, and that way you can start upgrading your gear, because the faster you upgrade your gear, it's going to be better. The gear I have in the future in each of my other playthroughs is so much better than all of this. It's so sad being back here. But that's fine. Later on, if me and the friends decide that we're going to play after the podcast, then I will go over to my other profiles. And we'll see about that. Alright, alright. So another thing we're gonna have to deal with in the world is called snackoons, and they're obstacles like Snorlaxes that require certain things to get them to move. And I'll show you one in a second, because we're going to need to get some apples and some wheat to move him. And luckily we have this 15 wheat that we're going to be growing. But you can see how I really don't like these tools in the beginning. They're just extremely slow, and it kind of sucks. But we will be planting plenty of trees and stuff here, because certain certain things will spawn from the trees. I think this time I'm going to build regular armor on my character. Maybe use a sword more often. I usually use the crossbow, but I'm feeling ballsy. So I think I'll go for a more full plate set. Give me the option to really be a tanky boy. Especially since I have this health regen and everything. I think it's going to be very well worth it. Oh yeah, level 3 farming. Let's go with the free seeds. How many spaces do I need? This will be enough for... I wish we could get potato seeds, but we're not going to have enough. Oh, when you mishoe something, you can left click to till it, and you right click and it puts it back to dirt, which I think is a very nice feature. I'm trying to keep everybody's OCD in line. You'll also be able to tell how much, how many uses a watering can has just by actually looking at it. And the beginning watering can is so ungodly slow that if you're going to focus on farming, I would suggest going to the mines first so you can get copper, at least a copper pickaxe and a copper watering can. Just because the more uses is going to make your life so much easier. Like, look at how slow this is. That means you have to make 3 trips every single time you need to go water the plants. So just be wary of that. It's better to immediately get going into some of the quests as well. I need to get my exploration up for a couple of very specific reasons. One is the hope. Can get a certain move that's going to be very vital to literally everything. Oh, cool. Farming is up even more. I'm about to talk to you in a second, Anne. But since we have a little bit of time while I'm just clearing things, the reason I really want to... Here's going to be the first... I'll tell you what I was talking about in a second. Here's the first thing you're really going to want to invest your points in when you're leveling up exploration, which is... You get exploration XP from, like, harvesting stuff off of trees, foraging, also when cutting down trees, stuff like that. And the first move you're going to want to invest all the way down into is air skip. Air skip allows you to use mana to push yourself ahead a little bit, and it saves so much time and traversal that it's just so much, It's so well worth it. But the reason why you want to start investing immediately is because you can only really do 2 of them while you wait for your stuff to come back up. So that's why I suggest always to bring it down as fast as you can. To harvest these larger rocks, we're going to need these larger rocks and wood. We're going to need to go pretty far down in the mine to get to the adamant level, so we can make a pickaxe and an axe from there. And it can be got very early on, so don't worry like you have to really rush it. But if they're annoying you, it doesn't take long. I think I've gotten them by day 4 before, so 40 minutes per day. Rough estimate, that's roughly about like what, 2-3 hours. Nearly 3 hours. Whenever you complete a quest, usually the bonus rewards, most of the time it'll be experience, and then you can just choose which one you want to put into. And it's a good way to start increasing skills that you've been neglecting in the beginning. So I'm gonna go with mining. And nice job, farmer, not bad for such a small job. If you really want to build up your farm, you should take those logs to a crafting bench. Hey, I can see one from here, actually. Yes, yes, yes. At a crafting bench, you can turn logs into planks and other useful things. Anyways, I have other business to tend to. You should check out the town general store. You can buy more seeds there because, let's be real, a measly 15 wheat isn't going to get you very far. Where's the general store? It's directly to the right of your farm. You really can't miss it, especially if you check your map by pressing M. How do you know this, Anne? Are you sentient? Anyways, it was nice to meet you. What was your name? It's fully perishable. Thanks for finally asking, or I'm fully perishable. Oh yeah, cute name. Listen, Fully, if you want to make some real money, try growing more like 40 wheat. Once you harvest it, sell it in that selling portal next to us. These mana orbs aren't worth anything here, but they might be valuable elsewhere. That's at the elf village. You make some nice profits for a change. But it's up to you, Fully. Live your life here in Sunhaven however you want. Just make sure it pays. So it's really funny. Hearts at the top of the screen show your relationship level with NPCs. You can check on the NPC relationship in the relationship tab of your inventory. There is, hold on. We're going for mining. But in the beginning, I want it to be just gaining extra money. Like this, there's passive income where just every day you gain an additional 120 gold. Like leveled up to the max, that's great. We're gonna speed up crafting speeds at some point. We're gonna invest in these in some pretty reasonable ways. But here's our relationship statuses. As you can see with these two, we have a full heart with Lynn and like a half a heart with Anne. We're slowly gonna make our way at seducing a couple of the people. Harvest 40 wheat. Use your map to find the general store. Here's the map. It's really nice. It tells you what each of the locations are. And you can't enter people's homes unless they're a certain level and stuff like that. Romance stall, plushies, and jewelry. Oh. So there's certain plushies and stuff you can get individuals. I wondered what it was for. But yeah. We're going to want to try to get as much done for the day as possible with quests. So I'm actually going to, after I'm done cutting down this tree, go immediately and start doing that. And I'll start some planks here so we can start increasing the amount of crafting stations we have. Cool. The general store. This must be at the Sunhaven General Store. I'd better head inside and see what they've got. Hey, they have more wheat. We already know how to access the map. You've got to be that Emmett. You've got to be that new neighbor people are talking about. Welcome to the general store. Oh, wait 1 second. There we go. Anyways, I'm Emmett. I work here and over at the farming shop and down at the fishing store and in town hall. Okay, I work a lot. I heard people say you're supposed to be a farmer. Well, we sell lots of basic seeds among loads of other things. Our furniture stock also changes every day. Be sure to always stop in and see what's new. Wait, so how do you work at so many places at once? I keep my nose to my business, no distractions. I keep my nose to my work, no distractions. And I move really quick. Do you ever not work? That's a great thing about this place. There's never not any work to do. See, they've set up this bulletin board right outside the shop. Everyone always goes there to post up job offerings. All those odd jobs net me a pretty gold coin or two, that's for sure. If you don't waste time with stuff like sleeping, you have all sorts of time to get work done. Very true, very unhealthy, but very true. Eager to help out, huh? That's funny because I was actually meaning to finish a delivery that was posted up on the board. Thing is, though, I don't think I'll be able to finish it in time due to being stuck at work and all. Why don't you complete the delivery for me, huh? Fine. Sure, I'd love to. Hey, neat. Thanks a lot, neighbor. Here it's an order to Solon, our smith. I was supposed to deliver it to him, but I guess I got caught up in work. Just take the order to him so he can finish up with what our barracks need. And remind that people can't wait forever. Usually you only get a few days to complete the task once you accept it from the bulletin board. Oh, and feel free to take a look around the shop. I'm here all day. I'm also in several other locations, other places all day. Just take your time, really. Alright. Alright, I'll go do Solon's thing, but I'm going to see if I can buy more of this wheat. Cool. I'll also pick up these tomato seeds. Ooh. I'll be ready shortly. I'm gonna go get a drink. That is true. I have to start getting ready for the podcast. Mana. Uh-oh. It looks like you ran out of mana. Eat certain foods to recover mana quickly or wait patiently for it to recover by itself. So the fun thing about food and everything is that it gives permanent buffs in the game. So, like, right here, you go up, touch this water fountain. Bam. 4 mana. Beautiful. The cool water is refreshing. There's a plaque fixed to the fountain. Let's see what it says. May the blessings of Aelios shine down on you. Cool. And now we're able to do the jump skip a couple more times. The general store, the merchandise in the general store rotates every day. So keep checking back to see what's new. Gifting. Give NPCs gifts by selecting Give Gift in a dialog box. Drag an item into the gift box besides the inventory screen and left-click Gift to seal the deal. Pretty obvious stuff. Solon. Well, now, I bet you're the flirtatious new farmer Lynn was going on about. I'm not wasting my time with an apprentice who isn't serious. And this one is already better than the last. You better not be a distraction. You hear what I'm saying, farmer? God, it's that pesky little dragon again. Blimey, look out. Darn little lizard caused a rock slide. You alright over there? Ah, I think one of my toes is smushed. Oh wait, it's fine. I'm alright. Alright then, let's get these rocks cleared out. Help me out, will ya? Alright, now we gotta break all the rocks. It's fascinating, right? Best thing about this game. Alright, that'll do it. Thanks for the help. Maybe I was a little quick to judge you, farmer. What was that baby dragon doing anyways? It's been roosting up in the warm quarry rocks. I figured it must like the heat. I'd let them stay, but the little bugger doesn't seem to know its own strength. A single flap of the wings can send rubble flying. What should we do? For my part, these two copper helmets from the barracks order won't hammer themselves. For you, I'd reckon that talking to Archmage Lucia is your work order. We all got our part to play here, and mine ain't lugging these old bones back to town while the forage is hot. Town hall? Got it. We're gonna go with exploration experience, cause I need it. I'll talk to Lucia. There's also treasure chests around the world that have certain things in them. And you need certain keys to actually open them up. But it looks like Marcus is in here, so I'm going to take a break. I'm gonna mute all the things, and we will get everything set up. Oh fuck, let me finish this cutscene. Lucia, yes, so long as the borders of Sunhaven are secure, we can continue to keep a watch over the train station. The path of the northern forest should remain closed to citizens for their own safety. Bernard, the northern forest must be quite dangerous right now, Captain. Are you sure your soldiers are safe? Nathaniel, of course. We've all got it under control. Sunhaven has all the time it needs to figure out its next step. Lucia, oh, it's Foley. What's brought you to Town Hall? I was looking for you, Lucia. Is that so? I was just wrapping up a little meeting with Bernard and Nathaniel, so I believe I am free to help. Just a moment. Let's meet again on this issue later, shall we? What does he need, Foley? A baby dragon is causing trouble in the quarry. Oh dear, is that little dragon still causing rock slides? We are hoping Solon, gruff as he is, would be able to frighten it away, though for some reason he keeps coming back. I think we should try luring the dragon to the ground where it can be captured and relocated, but we'll need to use some kind of bait. Question mark? Kitty? I couldn't help but overhear, Nya. Did you say you were having trouble with a little baby dragon? That's right, sorry if our conversation interrupted you. Not at all, Nya. I came here to renew my business license for the pet shop, but I don't need to renew my license until next month, Nyan. But that's okay, because now I think I can help you with your problem. Damn it. Lucia, alright, Kitty, that's wonderful to hear. Fully meet Kitty. She sells barn animals here in Sunhaven. Town Hall sells permits for barns, but you'll have to stop at Kitty's shop for animals. Yeah, nice to meet you. Anyways, on the subject of your baby dragon, I don't know much about baby dragons, but I do know that they love to eat fish, just like Kitty. Yeah. If Kitty was a baby dragon, Kitty would nest at the quarry because it's so close to the ocean. So many yummy fishies in the ocean. Yeah. I bet if you had a good juicy fish, you could get it to land right on the ground. Okay, so I just need a fish. I would say that you'll need an extra juicy fish to attract the baby dragon just to be safe. Yeah. Lucia, this plan is a bit spur of the moment, but it might work. I believe Peter, our local fisherman, could probably help you out by catching an appropriate fish. You could probably find him at the southern docks right now. Kitty, you get me a proper fish and I'll take care of the rest. Nya. Sounds like a plan, Nya, or I'll check my map. We're going with this. Sounds like a plan, Nya. Alright. Since they are ready and everything, I am going to invest in the mining experience. We're going to meet Peter in the docks next time we play, and I'll also attempt to get some FF14 in there. So right now, I'm going to mute both of the things, and I will be back. Yes. All right. It should be there. That's what I say. But, you can only hope so much. I mean, fair, honestly. It's a Chad move. I appreciate it. Zipping out to the store to grab a beverage. I understand. Is it? Hmm. I'm ready at any time.
Go.
Whether
Oh,
I have enough topics for us is the other question.
well, we'll come up with something. I'm eating
That's a
sushi right now.
It's okay. I have literally all the topics from the previous one, so you know. The one and not that I have all of the topics from the previous podcast. I mean the one we didn't do. I have all the topics from that week.
Mm. Oh, we have a new topic as well.
Yes.
Elon Musk is stepping down as Twitter CEO.
Yeah, but that was just inevitable.
I'm just glad well, I guess he said he's gonna be executive chair and CTO, just overseeing the product and everything, which just means he's gonna sit on his ass and do nothing.
Yeah. I don't believe him to do anything that is reasonable to anybody.
Hopefully the new CEO he's chosen though is pretty good.
Yeah. Uh Honestly, I just don't think the deal should have ever went through.
Yeah, I agree.
It's honestly, just absolutely ridiculous. I never trusted that man to literally do anything.
Same.
Let's see. Did you want to? Is that just it for that entire thing?
Well, there is a mangaka who is
Mm-hmm.
getting a lot of traction for his work recently.
Not bad.
Uh, his name is Kazuki, and the manga that he's written is called, if I can find it. Oh, it's gonna take me a bit to find the name, but anyway, a YouTuber named Chibi Reviews who reviews a lot of anime and manga type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He did a review of the manga that I'm trying to find the name of still. And he was pretty much like, "This shit is extremely underrated. How are there less than like 1,000 people who know about this?" And after he did that, the mangaka actually went in the comments of his video and was like, "Hey, that's my manga." And so now Chibi is like getting his manga a lot more popularized, and he's popping off on Twitter.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
We need more niche manga that haven't been discovered.
The gist of the manga is pretty cool too. What It's about a mother who died, but she is watching her son from the afterlife, and she has come to realize that her son is being bullied in school. So what happens is when her bullies die, she ends up judging them. She ends up
Damn.
being like the judge and jury for them in the afterlife. Isn't that like such a cool concept?
So so the entire thing you're telling me is that is she just like affecting things in the real world and that eventually leads to their death and then she gets to judge them or is she just actually waiting for them to die?
I don't know if she gets to manipulate things in the real world and like lead to their deaths and also judge them after death, but I know that she judges them after death. That's like 100% certain.
Okay.
I
It
haven't read
just
it or anything yet,
Yeah, it,
but
I was just like, what's the premise here then? Because if you're going to wait literally like 40 years for somebody's bully to die, I don't know if that's necessarily the greatest resource for ghost time.
I think if they do it where she's just judging them after death, I'm pretty sure how they would do it is they write it kind of similarly to Death Parade, where you don't see them live their lives out. It's just like they die, and it shows you what happens after they die. And then it gives you like the whole spiel of like how they live their life and all this other shit.
Hmm. Okay. I will let you know that I am on the fourth episode of In Another World with My Smartphone, season two.
I can't believe you're still keeping up with that. Oh my god.
It is only getting worse.
Oh, trust me, I imagine.
He he randomly opened up like a book cafe. Just
Hmm.
as a business idea, he opened up a book cafe, popular thing in Japan and various other places.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
a bunch of the girls in the episode who worked there started asking for specific novels and things that had to deal with boys' love
Hmm.
and various other romance novels. So he inevitably goes out and starts buying them, and he eventually comes in contact with one of the writers of one of the novels, who eventually starts writing a ridiculous book about everything that's happening to him. Uh, it is honestly shocking every single episode. I think it can't get worse, but it does.
Well, when your entire premise is to be a cash grab.
It's extremely convenient how powerful he is. And it old
Is the convenient the word we're gonna use and not, stupid as shit?
it is it is forced how powerful he is. Is that a better word?
Yeah.
He he leaves the kingdom. There's an overthrowing of the government. He literally takes the emperor, the princess, out of the kingdom as this the coup de grace is going on, as this entire coup d'etat is happening, and fucking heals the dad, and immediately goes back, slays a demon, and captures the dude who did the entire thing, all within the same day.
I'm not gonna lie, anytime I hear anything about this fucking anime, it just goes in one ear and out the other.
It's just absolutely tragic the amount of just I don't know. I'm watching it, so I don't I'm forcing myself through this. I don't know why, but
You
it's
poor
happening.
bastard.
Uh, let's see. Didn't you play the original Darkest Dungeon?
Darkest Dungeon.
It seemed like it would have been a thing that would have been up your alley.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. Hold up.
It was a roguelike.
Oh, I didn't play it, but I watched a playthrough of it.
Hmm. I was going to say, because the second one finally reached 1.0 and was landing on Steam a couple of days ago.
Oh, nice. Okay,
And
hold
from
on.
from what I've heard, there was a lot of problems with the original one that they took the time to rebalance and make this time a lot better.
Hmm. For a second, I thought that the same guys who made Darkest Dungeon also made Olympus Company, but they're two different studios. But they look like the same game.
I love that when that happens when like artwork overlaps pretty well.
Yeah. Have you been watching the new Demon Slayer season, by the way?
Absolutely not.
It's so fucking good so far. Oh my god.
I I have not watched the original Demon Slayer. I'm not ready to watch new Demon Slayer. It's honestly more likely for me to read the, let's see, there's 26 volumes of it, so that's probably roughly 8 chapters a volume. That's probably well over 250 chapters. I'm more likely to read those chapters than I am to actually watch the anime.
Damn.
I actually genuinely want to know how many chapters of Demon Slayer there are.
I think the funniest thing is, most people are like, yeah, I'll watch the anime, it's less time consuming,
Yeah,
and I don't have to buy anything, right? And then you're over here like, nah, I'm gonna buy and read the fucking mangas because I can.
just
Fuck
because I
the
can.
anime. Fuck the anime, I'm gonna buy and read the mangas.
I don't. You know where it comes from. I know exactly where this. Remember the one time I was talking about how I just read through the entire library in my elementary school?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like that mentality comes from me originally reading Harry Potter, then watching it and going, "Man, this sucks compared to the book." It's 205 chapters, by the way.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, honestly, I've gone through more chapters on other things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, God damn it! Now I gotta add Demon Slayer to my manga list, and that's gonna sit on there because that's 205 goddamn chapters. And you know, it would all be over if I just read it. There's so many mangas on my list that if I just, read them, it would be over. And sometimes you don't want it to end.
I do. Like in another world on my smartphone, that should have ended with the first book. Actually, it should have ended before it even began. They should have just canceled it.
they, they should have not touched it in any way, shape, or form.
Did you see
Oh,
that YouTube is they're working on an ad blocker uh thing where it's like, hey, we see you have an ad blocker on, you should turn it off.
are they finally?
Yeah. And people are mad because they're like, I don't want to watch fucking a 20-minute ad for my 2-second video.
See, it's funny that they say that, but I don't know. Where did we go wrong as a society? Because I remember back in the beginning days of YouTube, I didn't give a shit. I still watched the ads and then still went and watched the video.
It was when companies started modernizing the internet
True.
and making it what's it called? I can't remember the art. You know the like really stupid art style that Facebook uses and a bunch of other companies use, where it's like using shapes and shit for like a human being
Yeah.
and it looks awful.
Yeah.
Like when
Oh,
that started happening to the internet, that's when it got bad. Hey Rednov, how you doing? I keep
I
forgetting to put chat up. God damn it.
I hate that mentality about it of just like, hey man, you know what we need you to do? We need you to just we need you to tell us what all of these crosswalks look like. I just hate CAPTCHA so much. It's unbelievably stupid.
I hate the AI generated ones where it's
Oh my
like
god.
pick the cat and none of them are cats. You're like
Or
these
it's
are AI, these are all AI generated. Which one of these is the fucking cat?
or
They
it's
all look
like
like dogs.
or it's like a fucking motorcycle and it tells you, hey, pick every section or square that is overlapped by the motorcycle, but you choose one tiny square that has only like a nut sack of the tires sticking into it, and it's like you were wrong.
Yeah, it's like hey, choose the oh god, what's a good one? Choose every image with a traffic light in it. And then you
Oh
see
my
like
god.
one with like half a traffic light and you're like, does that even fucking count?
And then there's like one facing backwards, and you click that one as well, and it's like, haha, we weren't expecting you to find that one. Oh,
Oh,
just
also apparently Twitter is removing inactive accounts now. So if your account is inactive for more than 30 days, it's at risk for you know, being removed, which is
yes.
absolute dog shit. Like why the fuck is that a thing?
Why do I have to constantly send out stuff into the trash? I don't know how you can make consistently bad decisions with a company like that.
Oh, it's Elon Musk. Elon Musk is a fucking idiot.
Oh, Andrew.
Hello.
Oh, Kazu.
I just
Sometimes
sound
you
like
just use
Squidward when he said that.
that's his normal voice. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking
Well,
about
you
you.
always talk about this.
God damn it.
Rednov said, sometimes you just use Twitter for news and you don't do shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I literally just scroll Twitter when we're doing the podcast because, like, I see something new. I'm like, hey, this is a topic.
Yeah. No, it. God, I just hate using Twitter so much.
I
Twitter's
love
dog
Twitter.
ass.
I love Twitter. I
I'm.
totally don't have a gun being held to my head.
God, I'm so happy
Nobody's
that
gonna hold a gun to your head to be on Twitter. Don't you
Elon
fucking
might.
lie. Not
Elon
even
would probably
Elon likes Twitter that much anymore.
he'd hold a gun to my head to buy Twitter Blue. I bet.
like.
I doubt it.
I'll wake up. I'll scroll through Twitter a little bit, see if you guys commented on anything. It'll give me a little bit of news. I'll be like, okay, that's cool. Then I'll come back to Twitter to post, hey, there's a new video or something out, and then not touch it for the rest of the day. I just don't want to interact with it and any more than I have to.
Oh my god! I saw a post from someone who so they said their professor gave them like an 8-day extension for all of their assignments, right?
Yeah.
And then they still didn't fucking do them. So their professor kicked them out of the class because they hadn't done any of their assignments in the entirety of the class.
Let's
And they posted
go.
about it on Twitter. They posted about it on Twitter, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You had the entire semester and you didn't do a single assignment."
That's your fault, buddy. You don't do a
Yeah.
single assignment.
And
Oh
they
my
didn't. They said
God.
they didn't even see the email until 2 days later. Like, bruh.
You can't be doing
So that's
that.
still on him.
I know, right? Like, even when I was in college, the assignments I didn't do was like me picking and choosing my battles. If I didn't do homework, it was because I felt like I didn't need to.
Absolutely loved my physics professor in college because the exact words he told me were, hey man, everything's online, and if you don't want to come to a single one of my classes because you're not an idiot, you can do that.
Rednov said, Asmo, when does Rednov guest appear for real? Good question, aren't you a minor? Get the fuck out of here.
Dude's
Got
out
him.
here striking coal.
Can we talk about how ridiculous it is that child labor is now just a regular thing? Like,
What'd
I
you see the
get it.
thing about McDonald's?
What?
They're having a lawsuit filed against them right now because they had over 305 minors. Like,
Let's go.
you know, like illegal minors working for them. You know, like 12-year-olds.
It's really funny
That's gonna be
how
big for a speed run.
Flappy Souls. Oh my god. Oh, it's free to play? Hold on. Sorry guys, I gotta go play Flappy Souls.
Even funnier. So, something going on in the VTuber sphere right now.
Mm-hmm.
People are shitting on Niji Sanji, which is a VTuber agency, right? They're shitting on Niji Sanji for making their talents pay for their own models. They make them pay for their own like supplies, games, all types of shit.
Yeah.
And they also only give them 1% revenue from merch sales, which is absolutely ridiculous. And there was somebody defending Niji Sanji because people were shitting on them. And I they had like an entire thread where they were talking shit about the people talking shit about Niji Sanji. And they said, I've worked in companies since the age of 12. You're all being extremely immature and outright ridiculous. And I fucking took a screenshot of that and put that stupid meme with fucking what's his name from Shrek, where it's like the workers falling in love with the system that exploits them.
Oh no, I saw that earlier. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just laughing at this goddamn game manager. I already installed it. Went and looked at it, and you can't even control the volume. And the moment you hit escape, it just closes the game.
Oh my god.
Oh god. Yeah, no,
But-
I saw. God,
I
that's
was
so fucking hilarious.
I laughed my ass off when I saw that. I was like, this dude's a fucking idiot if he thinks that it's okay for like he's like working at a company at the age of 12 as like a bragging thing. And somebody was like, they also could have been like a singer or something. I was like, this person's not a fucking singer. Anyone who brags that they were working when they were 12 years old is a fucking like, your hands are soft, boy, type of bootlicker.
Your hands are soft.
Yeah, because
Boy.
those people are the same people who are like, I just got off a 400-hour shift today. What'd you do, son?
I hate that like, we all know that the 4-day work week is the superior work week. We
Yeah.
also know that people just want to be paid what they want to be paid. Because, like, we can just get up and leave at any time. I think that's like, change has to happen soon, right? Every company is constantly losing employees. Everything isn't running anymore because just people aren't getting paid enough.
I think that change won't come until people are radicalized more. Because most people won't do anything unless they're radicalized.
That's true.
They just kind of like deal with it. They'll be pissed off, but they still deal with it.
We need more assassinations happening.
True.
That's a joke.
I don't know. I don't think it should be.
It's not a joke to me.
Me on my way to the Denny's, trying to find their CEO so I can strangle him with a wet noodle.
We need more assassinations then in game.
It's really funny. A few people have actually been arrested for using the in Minecraft thing to like proclaim that they are not actually making threats. And the judges have been like, bro, you can't just tell someone you're gonna kill them and then end it with in Minecraft.
I mean, that depends on how long the space is between those two words.
That is true, and also the context.
Yeah.
Like, if you say it to them while you're playing Minecraft, it's more feasible, right? But
yeah,
if you're like looking at them IRL and you're like, I'm gonna kill you in Minecraft.
I'm gonna kill
like,
you,
what?
and then you're revving up the chainsaw right in front of them in Minecraft, and then what are you gonna do with that?
Exactly.
It's honestly...
Redknob's about to get his account banned from Twitch. He
Oh,
said,
dude, I love that scene in Minecraft. That's a good cutscene.
He said, I'll slit your throat and have you watch your mother bleed out from the numerous cuts across her stomach in Minecraft.
That's the way I was conceived.
Ironically enough, I think Twitch can ban you for being like overtly graphic in chat, just like they can ban you if you say I'm a minor.
Bro,
So, like-
can't strike coal anymore.
Twitch is against the coal mines.
I just love how you can
For
tell
sure.
that a state only has a physical workforce when now they have to approve child labor only because they do not have a big enough physical workforce.
You know, that would probably be like they could change that if they just raise the minimum wage.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't a thing that the federal government say that they were going to do actually follow through with it?
Because it's like, would you rather make minimum wage and not be able to afford literally anything?
Yeah.
Or just not have a job and not have to deal with all that shit and still not be able to afford anything? But the bright side is you get to fucking stay at home and do what you want.
See, the worst part is with my old job, I could have lived comfortably on my own because I was making about enough to just support myself and everything. But now, God no, I would need like 2-3 roommates if me and Bree split and I had to like actually just on my own figure out what I was going to do. Oh, would be a fun time.
I don't think it would be.
I just don't think you can survive right now on nice little penny scraps that they throw at you. Unless you work at Chick-fil-A. From what I heard, working at Chick-fil-A is the most bomb job and just everywhere.
Yeah, because they literally have you sit there and do a single thing all day. They
And
have
you get
like,
paid better than most places.
yeah, exactly. Like they pay you like $15 an hour or something over here.
The
It's like,
Chick-fil-A
goddamn,
in Niles near me, they pay you like fucking 18 an hour.
Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And that's with bonuses like every 3 months.
Holy shit.
Handful of benefits.
It's like, why would you ever want to work anywhere else when you can go to Chick-fil-A and they're like, hey, we need you to put straws in these drinks, and that's all you do for like
Yeah,
8
literally.
hours. Yeah.
Listen,
Here,
all
take this tray to someone's table. Have fun.
listen, I get it. They're closed on Sunday. They're a nice Christian started business, but they're not overly Christian. And then Bree argues
Oh
with
no,
me.
no, no. They are overly Christian because you got to remember they donate to charities, or they donate to are they charities? I guess they are charities. They donate to charities that try to change gay people, quote unquote.
Listen, I was about to get to that.
Don't you know that they stopped that?
Did
They
they?
stopped in like 2019.
Did
Yeah.
they actually?
When the
Yeah,
backlash
literally.
from the CEO came out.
I'm gonna have to look this up now because now I'm interested. Rednov, why did you redeem the contribute to the cult's totem?
Yeah, the last time they donated to any anti-LGBTQ groups was in 2018.
And they treat their customers right.
Oh.
They treat their employees right. I just can't argue with Chick-fil-A.
Oh, interesting. Well, actually, I found a few articles about it, but I'm gonna use the one on CNN because why not? Let's see.
Now I have fucking Flappy Souls installed on my PC. What am I supposed to do with this?
Dude, this means that I can eat at Chick-fil-A again. Let's go.
You stopped? I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped. The moment I was like, oh no, they're like, they're paying Mike Pence. I was like, I'm not gonna eat there. There's other places. Plus, their shit is kind of overpriced for what you get anyway. Like, you buy a fucking chicken sandwich for like $10, and it literally is just 2 buns and a patty. It's like, bruh.
Yeah, but that's one of the like better sandwiches on the market.
I don't know.
Listen.
I've definitely had better.
The fact is that
That's why I said one of the better.
and everybody else is increasing their prices, and it's just all terrible.
I like
Yeah,
their
at this
nuggets
point, it's
though.
pretty much normal now.
Yeah.
I think that they have some of the best nuggets though. It's like them and Wendy's that have the best nuggets to me.
If I had to say it though, I think out of prices, it feels like out of every fast food joint, Chick-fil-A has been the one that hasn't raised their prices comparatively to the other ones recently.
True.
True, but
Remember when
that's
a
'cause
McChicken was $1? Now it's like
Ugh.
$2.20.
yeah.
Remember when the Arizona tea
Why
was
does the
actually
McChicken taste
$1?
better than their mainline chicken sandwich?
Oh, also, have a nice day at work, Rednov. Thanks for coming along to the stream.
Enjoy that.
But
Enjoy your
I
work.
think the reason that Chick-fil-A hasn't had a need to raise their prices for their food is because it's already expensive compared to other fast food places. So it's like, why would you raise your
Not
prices
really
even
that
more?
expensive compared to other fast food nowadays.
Well, I'm also comparing it to like what you get though, because like at McDonald's for $10 you can get like a full large combo, but over there it's like you get a single chicken patty with some waffle fries and a small drink.
Now, the one that surprised me is that me and Andrew went to Cane's, and whether or not we should have eaten it immediately so it was hot, or what, it was like, what, $15 per meal?
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
It was expensive. You got quite a bit, but it was just like, I feel like we would have had a slightly better experience if we had eaten it hot, but we did not.
Is that a fast food place or is it like a restaurant?
So,
It's Raising Cane's.
Yeah,
I have no idea what that is.
it's
That's
a
seriously praised to be the best chicken tender place in the world.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I just looked them up. I don't think we have one of those around here.
oh my god.
Interesting.
Best chicken tenders I've had so far had to be from that Amish place right across from your house.
$15
Yeah, those
though.
things still slab.
It was
God.
$15 for some fast food from there.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
God
God damn,
though.
their
15
tenders
bucks.
were pretty big though,
Yeah, they were pretty massive, and you got 6 of them for the meal.
and like they overstuff your like container with fries and stuff,
Yeah.
and you
God.
get bread. Honestly, the best part of that whole thing was the bread. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh god, that bread was so fucking delicious.
Next time
Oh,
we go, I'm just gonna ask for a loaf of bread.
I just need a loaf of that bread. It was like it was like it was so soft and buttery and delicious.
I'll never experience bread the same again.
That bread cured my blindness.
Me when I
Now my
bite
like
into a
top 3 fast food breads is Raising Cane's, Little Caesar's Crazy Bread.
Fuck, God, it's been so long since I've had Little Caesar's crazy bread.
Crazy breads are like unironically the best bread I've ever had, and they literally just put yeast in a fucking oven and cook it.
Yeah.
Like you
You
can tell
know,
they don't give a shit about how they do it.
I wonder, do they have a pizza where they make the crust out of crazy bread?
No,
They
I wish
should.
they did. I
Holy
They
shit.
could call it the Crazy Pizza.
I would love to go eat a crazy pizza. It sounds so
Each slice is
shitty
a
of a
different
name.
size.
How would you feel if you went there and you asked them just like, hey, why don't you guys make a crazy bread pizza? And they're like, oh, well, they cook at different temperatures, so we can never cook a pizza on it, but it's the same dough. What would you do with that knowledge?
What if it's actually just a secret menu item?
The
Oh my god.
it's not
Like
very.
you just go in like, hey,
I want a
is it
crazy
true you guys
pizza.
have the Crazy Pizza?
It's gonna be that one TikToker who's always divulging secret secret menu items.
Oh yeah,
I love that guy so much.
it's the same.
Oh god, I want to go ask for the Wendy's nugget bucket to see if I can actually get it.
If you do, you legally have to get me one.
Okay.
Azu's just sitting in his room and he hears some glass shatter. Next thing he knows, he walks into his living room. There's just a bucket of nugs on the floor, a fucking broken window.
All the sauce packets are shattered.
He looks outside and Zach is just bent over with his ass cheeks out, and then he flips him off and runs away.
Unironically, if we lived in houses right next to each other, I could see myself doing that exact thing.
And I'm like, God damn it, Zach, that's the 4th window I've had to repair this week.
At that point, he's just getting like shitty frame windows, and it's only one
And
window
just
that I
replace
ever
my
break.
windows with like barbells.
So I'm gonna bust through it and what? Just hit a wall of iron.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, oh my god. So I took some I took some Tylenol PM last night so that I could fix my sleep schedule right.
You were PMing.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Just
Excuse
continue
me?
on.
Anyway, dude, that shit knocked me out. And it made me feel extremely uncomfortable. Have you ever had sleeping medication before? Either from like a doctor or it's just like, hey, I'm gonna take this to help me sleep.
Yeah.
And it works way too well. Like you feel your body is actually numb, and when you try to sleep, you can feel your heartbeat and everything, and you're like, this feels awful.
Yeah.
Dude, it did that shit to me, and I was like, I can't fucking sleep. I can't. And then dude, it was so bad. I was like conscious while I was asleep this morning.
Yeah.
I woke up, but I immediately fell back asleep because the medicine was still fucking me up. And I, I remember my eyes were closed, and I was like, "Please, God, wake up! I gotta get up." I opened my eyes, sit up in bed, I'm like, "I can't do it," and I fell back asleep again, and it was, like, an hour later, I get up, and I'm like, "Holy shit, finally." I was about dude, it about put me in a coma. After I got up, I, like, almost fell down as I was walking through the house, and I walked up to my dad, I was like, "Yeah, it was really hard to wake up after I took that Tylenol PM." He was like, "That's why I don't take that shit, it knocks me out."
Oh my
I was
god.
like, "Why is it so strong, dude? How is that an over-the-counter drug?"
It's like when you're really sick and you just take NyQuil for two reasons. One, you don't want to cough your ass through the entire night, and the second is that shit's gonna send you right in before that becomes a problem.
Dude, also, Tylenol PM, it says, that, like, it'll fuck your liver up, right?
Yeah, if you
And
like drink or anything, or just passively.
like, dude, it was so funny after I took it and then went to bed. When I woke up, my livers were aching. And I was like, "God damn, what'd they do? What's the fucking Tylenol filled with? Like 50 gallons of alcohol? Just digest and it hits you?"
I'm just imagining that. I know it's probably from the medicine, but I'm just imagining just looking at you sleeping and your body was just jacked in a weird position, just awkwardly placing pressure on your liver.
Nah, I mean, I sleep on my side, so, like, I've never had anything bad happen,
Oh, one
whenever I
of those
sleep on my side.
side sleepers.
Hey, man, it's one of the proper ways to sleep.
Do you have a pillow in between your knees and your arms?
Do I look gay to you? What?
Yeah,
I mean, okay, I mean, I might be a little bit, but hey, you
you
shut up
mean a
over there,
lot of it.
Kazu. Hey, no. You know that meme where it's like, "You like boys," and he's like, "No, I don't," and it's like, and then the guy looks at him, he's like, "Okay, maybe a little."
I love
Oh my god, yeah.
I
That
love
meme is so fucking funny.
I love every meme where it's two guys going to, like, you think they're gonna fight or something, and then at the end it just flashes one quick second of them kissing, and then it goes on. It's so goddamn funny to me every single time me and Bree watch our Try Not to Laughs or whatever every single Wednesday. Uh, so good, such good memes.
You know, Zach, I bet
Hmm.
you're jealous of me. The
All
place
right.
across the street from me,
Mm-hmm.
they sell Superman ice cream,
Oh,
and they can make it into milkshakes.
oh damn.
God damn
God
it.
damn it.
Can it not be Made Monday still? Jesus Christ. Made Monday was literally like 3 fucking days ago, and I'm still seeing a shit ton of maid outfits on my timeline. Please,
Who the
What?
God.
fuck cares about Made Monday?
Yeah, I didn't
Why
even
don't you
know
get
there was a
made into
Made
a fucking
Monday.
life?
Oh my god. Okay, that was pretty good.
I've been doing that all week. I've just been making fun of people by restating things to them. It's so fucking good.
Okay, guys, I have a pretty difficult. You get one choice of these two, right? And it's gonna be very difficult.
Is it
Okay,
Actually,
I'm
unlimited
now that
video
thinking.
games but no video
no,
games?
now that I'm thinking about it, it might actually not be difficult at all. So either, okay, you can only pick one. Either a tomboy GF, she loves you, or England is gone. No more
Oh, well, that's
England.
fucking easy. Get rid of fucking England. The place
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
just get rid
useless
of
as fuck.
England.
That's why I was like, maybe this isn't a hard decision actually.
Yeah, that's
The
pretty
only
easy.
thing
Everybody can
Europe's good for is fucking gamers, and that's the only thing striving there.
everybody can have their treasures back.
we we hear me out though, right? We remove
Hmm.
England, but we keep Pyrocynical and
No, get
Max
rid of him
Mofo.
too.
Now we gotta keep him and Max Mofo.
Next mofo's from Australia.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, but if England didn't exist, then Australia wouldn't exist.
I thought we were just deleting England at the current moment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, if
They're
we're
just gonna
deleting,
like overlay select it, control alt delete and get rid of it.
if we're just deleting England as it is
Yeah.
right now, then yeah, that's like superior.
Yeah. It's the easiest choice. Fuck it. Just gone.
Like,
Sorry,
dude,
everybody from England.
they're already committing war crimes over there by eating beans on fucking like moldy bread.
Beans on toast.
Oh god.
And then oh my god, have you guys seen the TikTok shit where it's like people are making fun of British Chinese food? Or not even Chinese
Yeah.
food. It's literally fish and chips with curry. Curry's not even Chinese.
My favorite thing. My favorite thing of all time has to be the cooks and chefs who like studied a certain type of cuisine and then are making fun of chefs that would complain about other things that are usually pretentious. Like a French chef was judging the croissants that they got at Costco the other day.
God. Dude, it was so funny though. Like the Americans are like, "Bro, where's your veggies? Where the fuck are your veggies?" And the British people are like, why are why is American Chinese food so colorful?" And they're like, "'Cause it has fucking veggies, you goddamn prunes." And I was watching a video from Pyrocynical about it, and Pyrocynical was like, "Dude, I don't know why Americans are trying to be like they're trying to have the moral high ground over us British people for not having veggies when most Americans don't eat veggies in the first fucking place anyway."
So it's really funny. America is desensitized to vegetables as long as they're disguised in our food, because parents of Americans who were born after the immigration of certain individuals did not know how to make their kids love vegetables.
Dude, I love veggies, but I swear to God, if someone puts onion in something, if someone puts onion in my food, I will like murder them. I fucking hate onion.
After living with a chef for a couple of years, I learned to not judge food, but the one thing I will do is if anybody puts any sort of vegetables on my sandwiches, I go fucking nuts.
I will always judge onions. Onion enjoyers, fucking die, please.
That's
my
little
God.
wow wow baby boy.
Excuse me? You
The
Can't
onion,
handle a little white onion.
onion making him cry.
Actually, you'll say you hate pickles.
I actually like pickles, just not on burgers.
I'm indifferent to pickles.
I like burgers, I just don't really like them on burgers because I feel like, okay, so ketchup is sweet, right? And
Unless you get spicy ketchup.
spicy ketchup.
Can we appreciate? I didn't think about this directly in my head, but pickles taste like the laugh from that dude in that one SpongeBob episode.
What?
Where when he's laughing and the pickles are rubbing together underneath his tongue.
Oh.
That's exactly how pickles taste, is the way that that dude laughs.
Anyway, how's your day going, Kazu?
Wow, fine.
That's going pretty well.
Nice. Can't believe this dude's talking about enjoying the fucking pickle breath demand from SpongeBob.
No, I don't enjoy that episode.
Enjoy
Maybe
some-
that's why I hated pickles for so long, because that episode was fucking disgusting. That dude was absolutely
Fucking
grotesque.
bubble bath. Dude, you like I would,
Dude couldn't handle the bubble ass.
if I was on shift while Bubble Bass tried to do that shit, I think I'd be arrested for assault.
You gotta be assertive, not insertive.
Even funnier though, like I feel like if you punched Bubble Bass, his entire body would shake, and it would do like no damage to him.
Just
Like
feel the earth shatter around him.
he's just made of like rubber, dude.
He's that type of dude who just randomly left the town, and then you eventually see him on like on WWE or something. So guys, I just want you to know that the price of $69.99 may be negatively impacting video game sales. Data suggests.
Yeah,
Doubt
because
it.
video game prices didn't need to go up in price anyway.
Which ironic, because they're selling better than before now.
I
don't know. Have you seen Redfall?
Yeah, but Redfall blew ass before it came out.
True. But
But
I don't know. I
every
haven't
other like
seen...
major release has been like is selling huge numbers.
The only
Like
$70
Hogwarts
game.
Legacy, for instance, it sold 15 million
Oh,
copies for $1 billion.
was Hogwarts Legacy $70?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
it's genuinely like cool. That's what Sony is reporting, is that the numbers have affected them for the sale of the PS5, is that people aren't liking the $70 price tag, which I get it.
Wait,
But
is it only $70 on console? Because it says it's 60 on Steam. Oh, the deluxe edition is 70, I see.
mhm.
Interesting.
And
So
depending on
I wouldn't really consider that a $70 game then.
what Redfall.
No, Hogwarts.
Oh.
No, not Redfall. Fuck no. Redfall's not even worth
Dead
60.
Space remake.
Dead Space
Oh, yeah,
remake
Dead
was
Pretty
Space
sure that
wonderful.
was 70.
Yeah. Oh, wait, hold up. Oh, does it have remake in the name, or is it just like
No,
So
it's
it's called Dead
$60.
Space.
It's
oh,
the deluxe
it
version
is
that's 70.
it is
Star
also
Wars
60.
Jedi Survivor.
That one's probably definitely.
That one's probably 70, yeah. It
Yeah,
is
that one's
70,
70.
yeah.
I knew one. I know I've seen games recently that have come out that were just $70, which is fine. I get it. I'm fine. I'll spend the money anyways. It's just
Jedi Survivor has had a lot of flack for like its performance issues though, and people are saying that for a $70 game it should not have these issues on launch.
Yeah,
well,
but they'll say
yes.
that for a $30 game, a $40 game, a $50 game.
Yeah, but I think this is more important because it's a $70 game that's also AAA.
Here's the genuine problem. The problem is that their QA department isn't going to have the 1,000 different PC combinations sitting there so they can test it. Honestly,
Well,
at this point, if you're going to release an ungraphical mess of a nightmare to the PC market, you might as well release it a month early and then pound it out through early access.
I don't think the issue is just that they don't have PCs to test every like possible build. I think the issue is that it's a bad PC port. Like they clearly didn't test it enough. Cuz it's not hard to test for bugs and stuff, right? It's just that they didn't put the time into fixing known problems. Probably because of management.
I mean,
Management was probably like, "Hey, we need to get this game out about this time." And so the devs are kind of like ham-fisted in a
well,
corner about it, so they can't like fix everything.
it didn't run good on everything, didn't it?
It also had problems on console, but console is the superior way to play it at the moment because there's less problems.
Well, yeah, just because there's less problems. I'm saying that if you're going to release a game that's going to be a mess anyways, you can't do early access on console. I don't
I
think
mean,
anybody has.
you could
I mean,
because
you can, but like,
if you can do
has
betas on console, you can do early access. Because all it is like you need a key usually to get early access to a game. But the two like main games I think of usually when I think of $70 is like the Monster Hunter ripoff and fucking Redfall. And the Monster Hunter ripoff was like it like did okay, but people had problems with it on launch. And
okay.
Redfall was an utter failure.
Sony does not have an early access thing, but they're possibly looking into making one.
Mm.
They're just also concerned about the same problem that happens with Steam. You have something in early access, and then it's in development for 5 years, and then the actual product never comes out.
Facts.
Well, that's good to know that they have a. They're thinking about a program that may or may not fail.
Me
All right,
personally,
wise guy, you could buy Final Fantasy 16. It's $60 or $70.
Well,
is
yeah,
$16, $70? I guess it's because it's a console exclusive, yeah.
It's console and PC, but the PC one might not go for up to 2 years apparently.
Yeah. So it might as well be console exclusive right now.
Pretty much every next gen exclusive is gonna be $70. Like Returnal was, the new Ratchet and Clank was,
hmm
I think Ragnarok was.
And that's pretty much a Sony decision, and Sony's fucking stupid.
Except Sony's not the one that started it, it was Ubisoft and EA.
Yeah.
Also true, and EA and Ubisoft are also fucking stupid.
Well, what gave that away? Everyone's
Is
been
it-
saying that for the past 15 years.
Electronic farts.
Is it the fact that they're physically running themselves into the ground and can barely hold together at the seams?
They're greedy. And they literally somehow convince people that $70 for a video game, like a $10 price increase is worth it because they have to spend money on resources and stuff when they still make like millions of dollars on every release every year. So it's like, the
At
fuck?
this point, it's better to just burn down Ubisoft and start anew.
Like, I do not. Man, I fucking hate the $70 argument so much because indie game developers who work on a game for free and release it and only get like $5 per purchase, they put more work in than an actual studio does, and they get less money out than an actual studio does.
Well, here's the opposite coin
There's
now.
two sides of every coin, yeah.
Yeah, now actual early access games, if they get enough pull and traction and have enough actual like push out into the world, get enough influencers to play their game and everything, then you can take off, but you're also competing with a bunch of other people who are also sending their games to streamers and everything. But if you do find success, what Vampire Survivors was a $4 game and now it's getting an animated TV series.
Didn't it also win best indie game last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And it was just like a shitty time wasting game.
What was the game that it sold better than? It sold better than some AAA game, but I can't remember what game it was. It's probably sold better than Redfall.
Genuinely, it probably sold better than Elden Ring at this point because it's only $4.
Yeah, the price definitely has like a it's definitely a factor.
They God, he's currently made 16.6 mil in gross revenue.
God damn.
Imagine just the active players 60 minutes ago, 5,809. Damn.
It has 500, 600, or 500. Wait, what? How many active players?
5,809.
Oh, okay. I thought you said 500 for a second. I was like, what the fuck?
No, a lot more than that.
Ironically, is 500 still more active players than Darktide? Let me check. Steam charts.
Most likely. Darktide's dead as fuck from what I've been hearing.
Holy shit, they still have 4,000 active players. Damn. Too bad their peak was 42,000.
Oh man, only 2 million units sold.
No, their all-time peak was 107,000. Oh, how the... I mean, I can't even say it's mighty because it's fucking broken as shit. But
It had a chance to be mighty, but they fucking blew it.
They
Yeah.
will always blow it.
my face when I'm Fat Shark and I'm gonna take an entire 2 weeks off for Christmas break, not even work on my fucking broken ass game.
One thing we can be happy about is that we're definitely getting a Horizon 3.
Is it gonna release at the same time as
Another major
Yeah.
release? Who knows?
Dude, literally every single time they come out with one, it gets overshadowed by something else. The first one was overshadowed by Breath of the Wild, and then the second one was overshadowed by fucking Elden Ring.
Like,
and God of War.
I just don't know why they release their games like this.
Dude, there has to be a conspiracy behind it, right?
Yeah. I mean,
It's
they
kind of
still.
funny because even though they like always launch when there's another game that's going to be better than it, they always do like sell pretty well still.
It's.
It it would be
I'm.
so funny though, right? Because does Sony own the studio that makes the Horizon games?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Imagine imagine if Sony has a dude go into their studio every year to figure out like what their release date's gonna be, and then that guy goes to like some other game studio and is like, "Yeah, Horizon's releasing about this year," and they're like, "Oh, sick. Can we change our release date real quick?"
now you want to know what's even funnier? The current head of Sony, like worldwide studios right now,
Yeah.
was the guy that founded the studio for Forbidden West and stuff.
Oh my god.
Damn.
What
So
if
it's got to be on purpose at that point.
I.
he's self-sabotaging his own game?
I. Well, originally it came out in a line of very prominent, very fast-paced action games that were trying to like set apart from each other, but they were still all like third-person action games. Because
Oh,
let's see, God of War released, and then it was Horizon, and then what other games were releasing? Bloodborne was part of that.
When did
Just like
Horizon 1 come out? Was it 2015?
uh, I think so. 2015, 2016. Horizon. Uh,
the original Horizon was released in
Zero Dawn.
2017.
Damn, was it 2017?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it was 2017. I remember now because that was the year I started college. That's right.
That's the year Resident Evil 7 came out. Near Automata, Neo, Injustice 2,
Yeah, they
Prey, Middle
Sony
Earth,
was releasing bangers.
Wolfenstein 2,
Dude,
Gran Turismo, Little
they,
Nightmares.
they choose every fucking wrong year to release their game.
That's the year Fortnite like first started getting popular.
Oh my god.
Like everything about it. They
That's the year Stormblood came out.
damn.
Stormblood was pretty good. I remember people I mean, that was like when they had the first WoW Exodus.
I think that was also the year Destiny 2 came out.
Goddamn, really?
That was the year Undertale came out.
Yeah, true. I think that's when the
Oh my
Fractured Butthole
god.
came out.
Why did
Divin
everything come out in 2017? I feel
Div-
like I,
Divinity Original Sin 2 came out.
Jesus
Sonic Mania
Christ.
came out.
Super Mario Odyssey came out.
Why does everything come out in 2017?
I think that was the year COD World War II came out.
Is that just the golden year of gaming now? What the fuck?
And not every year's a golden year, it's just people choose not to remember the good parts of it.
Yeah.
Because it's funny to remember the bad parts.
And that's why we'll never progress as a society. Let's go.
Oh. But yeah, like Nier Automata and a bunch of other games were coming straight to Sony, so there was a lot surrounding them, but I feel like the actual environment you got to play in the game was more interesting.
That's when Persona 5 came out.
God damn, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ, they chose a good year.
where you can romance your teacher.
Finally.
Let's go.
Cuphead
That's when
came out.
Yakuza 0 came out.
Oh, that's the best game ever made. It
It
has the
literally is.
best combat.
It's
The
so
wind
good
up
that it made it
cooking.
on a Pop Team Epic.
Oh my god.
And they got
Oh,
an
dude,
official merch collab.
that reminds me. They have Yakuza stuff in PSO2. I didn't even realize, but they
Damn,
have
that
I
looks.
hope
two
so.
they have two weapons from one of the game damn it. One of them's a baseball bat.
Damn. That was the year Pinball FX3 Universal Classics Pinball got released.
Kazu, do you remember which Yakuza character uses a yellow baseball bat?
Pretty sure it's Majima.
Yeah. They have his baseball bat and then they have another character's weapon too.
Damn, that was
That's
the
the
year
year
that.
Tekken 7 came out. And Dark
Tweaking
Souls
does
3, The Ring City.
Oh yeah, that really fucked.
Danganronpa 3.
Marcus, Pokemon Sun and Moon came out that year.
Okay, that year was fucking wild.
Yakuza Kiwami came out that year. Gravity Rush 2 came out that year.
Yokai Watch 3 came out that year.
A Hat in Time came out that year.
The original Super Mario Maker came out that year.
No fucking Shooty Fruity. Oh my god.
Damn.
Fruity?
Oh my god, Star Wars Battlefront 2. Remember that blast?
Oh, dude, Super Root Bear Resurrection. That's
Oh.
insane.
Wait, what the fuck was that name?
Can we count
I don't
Battlefront
know.
2? That game was awful on release.
That game's still awful. Because it's dead now.
What the fuck is this image?
Oh man, Assassin's Creed Origins came out that year.
Oh,
Ooh.
dude, I love Danganronpa.
You guys know that picture of Patrick
Danganronpa.
where he's like fucking laying on the ground passed out with ice cream covering his body?
Oh, are you
It's
talking about the hentai
Danganronpa?
girls one?
What?
There is the one where he's like laid over, covered in ice cream and everything, and I saw a caption for it that just said "hentai girls" at the end. I know what image you're talking about.
Oh, it's
What
when
meme did you
Observer
see?
came out. What the fuck?
Sweet mama.
Observer's like such a good horror game.
Hold up. Guys, we have to stop exploring the ocean. We all know what water is. There's not a single damn thing in there that we want to see. We found everything that tastes good already. Crab, fried shrimp.
That's untrue.
And there's over 12 million undiscovered jellyfish. Go to hell.
There's like percentagely, I still think there's like 90% of it that we have not seen.
Oh, you know what's funny? You know that's actually like that's a myth now. We've
Yeah, because
discovered
I assume that we've like scanned way more of it.
we've discovered approximately 95%, I believe.
Oh, that's good then.
And
Glad
the
we're on
only
the opposite
5%,
side.
the only 5% we haven't discovered that's left is like stuff that we currently don't have the technology to explore because the pressure will just like completely cave in whatever we'd send down there.
Damn.
Weak. Just go down there and start fighting the pressure, idiots.
Literally, the next year, such bangers as Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, God of War, and RDR2 were released.
Oh my god.
And God of War. God, Monster Hunter World, fuck, I remember the beginning. Ooh, the Shadow of the Colossus remake was released
That's
in that
when
year
Smash
as well.
Bros. Ultimate came out.
Yeah.
I'm about to give Kazu PTSD, but Bloodborne is trending on Twitter again.
Oh my god, because they fucking
Yeah.
said something that one of the exes from Sony was talking about Bloodborne something, and we just all unanimously, I looked at that post and said, no, there's no fucking way.
No,
I-
it's a new rumor that supposedly Blue Point's working on Bloodborne, like a Bloodborne remake, and then possibly a sequel. Since they've been working with FromSoft.
I don't want to believe, Andrew. I can't believe anymore.
Well, then don't fucking believe. Grow
I-
up. Make your own opinion.
I am, and it's to not believe.
I
Well, stop
absolutely
crying. Where?
Dude, every time I go on Twitter and I see that Bloodborne's trending, I'm like, please God, no, not
It's a
today.
lie.
I know.
It's a goddamn lie.
Every time
That's
I'm
how I
like,
feel with
"Man,
Metal
please."
Gear and Silent Hill, even though Silent
Oh
Hill has
my
like 7 games coming out.
All right. Let's talk about it because there have been rumors about Metal Gear and stuff going around. I saw you replying to posts.
Yes, sir. Whether I believe it or not, I don't know, it's kind of highly likely. Because why would they bring Silent Hill back of all things?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have
And
to
then
be bringing
announce
back.
Castlevania. And then bring back a bunch of Metal Gear merch and a bunch of Castlevania merch.
You know, it'd definitely be worth a $70 price tag. A
What's that?
remake of all the MGS games in that collection.
Honestly, if
yeah,
they just port it to the PC at the very fucking least, I'd pay
Oh.
like $100 for it. That's
I'd
literally like
pay-
7 games in one.
I pay so much to just have access to all the Metal Gear games in an actual decent manner.
I would drop $1,000 if that's what it took.
I don't even care if they just port the games originally over, because then that means somebody's going to start working on remakes and stuff and HD texture packs and stuff. I just need somebody to do it. Did you guys see that there was a Finnish newspaper that was using a secret room in CS:GO to broadcast uncensored news reports to Russia during the war?
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's actually golden. Did you guys see that a drone bombed the Kremlin?
Oh man, that's
And after it happened, Russia tried to deny that it even happened in the first place, but then a video came out showcasing it. And so they were like, guys, we shot it down. And then everyone's like, you very obviously did not shoot that drone down. It hit the fucking building. And then after that, they were like, okay, we're gonna find out who did it and we're gonna nuke them. And everyone was like, okay, bet. Do it then, pussy.
Did you guys also see that Russia is currently launching their own GPT competitor that's called GigaChat?
That's awful.
It is. It's terrible. But I
Did
thought
you-
since we were sending out all the Russian news, I would throw that one in as well.
So, you know how Russia has that military parade every year where they get to
Mhm.
show their military might and scare people?
Yeah.
So they hosted it this year, right? And normally they have like they put out their entire military, right? Like shit tons of tanks, jets, all kinds of stuff. This
Yeah.
year, they had like half as many troops as they normally do. And do you want to take a guess how many tanks they had?
Probably like 6.
They had a single tank.
A single tank?
A single tank in the parade. When normally they have like anywhere from like 20 to like 50 or some shit.
Damn.
They had a single tank. And not only did they only have a single tank, it was a tank from World War II that was built in Ukraine.
So it was an old ass tank built by
Yeah.
the people you were invaded.
Yeah,
Invading.
they were losing the war so bad, and Ukrainian officials made a video with a ton of Russian tanks that they had captured or burnt out, and they said, "Hey, Russia, if you ever want more tanks for your parade, you can come here and get them." And they just showed like lines of their own tanks. Like, holy shit, dude. Their military's a joke.
Well, you know what else is a joke?
What's that?
Activision and Riot Games settlements will pay more than 1,500 women. Both
Good
of the
for them.
lawsuits are settling out, and the women are getting anywhere from like 2,500 to 40K on the Riot Games side, and anywhere from 5 to 6 figures, depending on the Activision side.
Nice. I hope they were also able to find better jobs.
I hope so as well. I just enjoy how video game companies, I don't know if it's by their own sheer stupidity, which it is obviously, but they're just tearing themselves apart now. It's great. The deal for Activision and Xbox is supposed to go through next week, so that'll be fun.
Wait, what is it?
The deal for Xbox and Activision is supposed to go through next week.
Did you not see that it got blocked?
No, it got blocked, and now there's news coming out that during the entire thing that through Europe they're going to be allowing it next week. That's one of the rumors.
So, is there like any confirmation, or is it just like
It's just something that's been ringing through on a couple of
'Cause-
different sources.
because they'd have to fight it in court for the UK and some state in the US if they want to pull it through?
Yes, there was
Don't you know they hired a lawyer that's always won?
yeah.
Like they've like literally won every single of the like most impossible cases somehow.
So
That's cool, I guess, but I
I-
don't. It's not really like up to the lawyer. It's up to the judge.
Yeah, but the lawyer is the one that finds all the loopholes that pretty much lets it go through. That's the only reason he's so successful.
I mean, that's fair. You got to be like, you take it with a grain of salt, though. You know.
It's one of those
It's not
things
a
that
grain of salt with him when there's proof of it.
I I'm assuming that it's just news that he already had found evidence and everything, and that it was going to be pushed through, probably. So,
So what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to prove that acquiring Activision Blizzard won't put them in a position where they own a majority of cloud gaming.
yes. But they do.
Like they do own yeah, they do in fact own a majority of cloud gaming.
Yes.
But the point of the block was that it would give them a monopoly if they owned any more. And that's why they
Yes.
blocked the acquisition. So
Because
they're
the
going to have to prove that they won't have a monopoly.
on gaming, yes.
Yeah.
Especially mobile gaming or cloud gaming. So we will see how that goes.
So like they can have the best lawyer in the goddamn world, but it won't matter if they can't prove that they won't own a majority of cloud gaming after the acquisition.
I will be right back. Continue to talk about how cloud gaming is the future of gaming.
Please no, I don't want it to be. Please no.
Or talk about the Discord username change.
Oh god. I mean, I'm
I'd
like,
rather not talk about that dog shit of a mess.
yeah, that mess is very dog shit. I don't want to talk about it either. What's a fun thing we can talk about?
Let's make fun of Zach's room.
He's currently in the back rooms for me.
Hang on, let me find his stream.
Holy shit. When you were like, let's make fun of Zach's room, my gaze panned over and I just saw an endless hallway.
Oh, he's using a green screen. Oh man.
Oh my god, what's his background right now?
It's like a tavern thing.
It's a tavern? Oh, that's right, he
Yeah.
has the fucking table and shit, doesn't he? I wonder if he grabbed that table off of Google Images. I'm gonna have to look at it. Let me see if this looks
I
handmade.
think he made all this.
Oh yeah. You know those old cartoons that were made like specifically for school to teach you stuff?
Oh yeah.
That's what Zach's background looks like. Oh my god. It's amazing.
Alright. Besides you making deliberate fun of me and my things, did you
No.
actually talk about the Discord?
We
We
said it
decided to
was dog
skip
shit.
over it.
Yeah.
Alright, fair
Our only comment was it's dog shit, and then we moved on.
Fair enough.
Also,
What about
The thing about your background, Zach, it was really funny. Kazu was like, let's make fun of Zach's background. And I panned my eyes over. I was like, oh, I have him in the fucking back rooms. But that was gold.
are we going to talk about the wonderfulness that is the new Steam UI?
We can. I didn't even know that Steam has a new UI.
Honestly, I love the new UI. It's so good.
Can't
Oh,
you
me too.
test it right now?
I'm already using it. You just gotta be on the beta downloads.
Oh.
Do I just get that in my settings or something?
Yeah. Let me see where it's at.
Oh, is it beta participation?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then I'll
Restart.
probably like restart Steam and download the new UI. It just looks so much sharper now. It's like clean.
Me looking for where the hell do I go to access the beta?
It's an interface, I think.
Updating Steam. We're about to pog.
Like, it's such a small difference, but it's a small difference that makes a huge difference.
It opens and it just nukes my PC.
Like, it has custom, like, animations for opening Steam now.
Wait. Oh, they added the Steam Deck function to it now?
Yeah.
Yo!
Now you get custom startups every time you want one.
Dude! Okay, that's awesome, because I was looking at the Steam startup stuff, and I was like, oh, these are cool. I wish I could use them for, like, my Steam on PC. But now that I can, I'm gonna...
A little bit. Another thing I'm excited about is that they just started doing pre-orders for the Asus ROG Ally, and I'm pretty sure that Steam was already working with them to having the Steam system integrate with it pretty smoothly. Yep. That new Ryzen Z1 Extreme architecture. Ooh baby. I absolutely. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. We're getting I can't wait for somebody to design a case that's just going to strap a battery pack to the back of that thing. Or when Asus designs their own case that snaps on and extends the battery life. Yeah. You don't like the gamer tagline across everything? Power to the gamer. Oh god. Uh I think if I'm ever going to change over next, I think I might go for Asus motherboard since that's what we were originally getting when we first bought parts. So I think I might switch back to Asus. Yeah. I'm genuinely excited for the next generation of AMD GP or APUs because from what everybody's saying, they're going to be as powerful as like 1650s or whatever. In the same way as they're going to be an efficient CPU and GPU. I think at this point, if they're going to continue doing that, I'd rather just have something that's more of the shape of a Threadripper that has more die space. But it'd be really nice to just have a nice, powerful CPU that you can also run your games off of because it has a high quality GPU in it. God damn it. Uh. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Damn. God damn. Oh no. It's that fucking little ball that is just cruising around. Are you guys excited for all 4 of those collector's editions for Tears of the Kingdom at GameStop?
One, so I'm in the same boat as Kazu.
Damn, it really do be like that.
Got him.
I could really
I'm-
care less about the game itself, but the characters are cool.
Yeah, I was never like a huge enjoyer of Zelda.
That's fair. I think I have the first one. I just don't think I ever played it. I I don't have any hope for this new one either.
What is
And that's
that?
clearly gonna be a system star whenever they drop the next Switch, anyways.
I just have no faith in a game that originally started as extra bit of game.
Doesn't it come
Yeah.
out like next week or something?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And it's already been completely leaked, and 4K games have already been leaked for emulators.
There's already ROMs for it.
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, the ROMs came out like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was great. The entire world, Nintendo fucking furious is all their game. It's now just a fun contest to see how early people can get access to the ROMs and then immediately upload them. Let's see. What else is in the news?
Yo, there's a new game coming out that's pretty cool. It's called Synth Beasts.
Synth Beast.
Yeah. It's I don't even know how to like describe this. It's on Steam. It looks pretty cool.
Did you guys see the new Bloodborne cart player?
Yeah.
The new player that's entering the battle.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is it what are you saying, like a character, or are you saying like an actual person?
Like an actual character from inside of Bloodborne is entering in to be another kart racer.
Oh, nice.
It's Lady Maria.
Yo.
I love that she's just driving the clock. She's just cruising around doing her best.
Here's
But-
that.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
my reaction to that information.
Oh damn, nice.
Man, apparently Witch of Mercury is popping off right now. I need to watch season 2.
Synth Beast. This looks strange.
Yeah, it's like what was that game called on the DS where it was like you could revive dinosaurs and make them fight each other?
What, Fossil Fighters?
Yeah, Fossil Fighters. Yeah, yeah. It kind of reminds me of that, but without like it's like different battle mechanics.
How dare you make me remember Fossil Fighters?
That game was amazing. Actually, those games, because I played 2 of them.
God, can we remember the good old-fashioned games that always made us absolutely die on the DS? Like Pokemon Ranger.
Do you remember Starfy? I remember Starfy. Starfy was awesome.
I'm just trying to remember all the really fun games I had. WarioWare was a fun one.
WarioWare.
Hold on. I'm trying to remember its exact name. Wario game. I think it was Master of Disguise or something.
Nice.
What was it? It wasn't that. Oh yeah, Wario Master of Disguise. It was a fantastic game. You play the entire thing as if you were a masked criminal called the Phantom Thief.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just, now that I think about it, imagine if Persona 5 happened, but then there was just like Wario doing his own thing made way before that.
You know what? Actually, have I played a Wario game? I might have played a single Wario game.
Dude, Wario games are the best games. So much fun being the
Oh, give me 1 second. I'm getting a phone call.
so much fun being the outcast. None of this is helpful to me. I need news. How did you? Oh no, Marcus didn't go see Guardians of the Galaxy. Well, while he's answering his call, we can give our opinions on it.
I'd rather not spoil it if he's listening.
I'm not going to spoil it. I was just going to say that I think the only thing that I was a little bit disappointed in was the soundtrack for me. But other than that, I thought it was great.
That's probably my favorite of the three, honestly.
I think story-wise and everything, it's a lot better. I'm just saying, like, the soundtrack compared to the previous soundtracks, it didn't stand out as much.
True.
Like
I
you
think the
and
second one had the best one.
yeah, you and me consecutively after we got out of the theater for both of them immediately downloaded the soundtrack. We started listening to it. Bro, the Xbox Series X Game Pass ad is an immeasurable L. What was wrong with the the Game Pass ad? Let's see, what else do we got? Silk Song has been delayed again.
Silk Song.
Yeah,
Never heard of it. Sure, it's
the
real.
if
Kind of sounds exotic.
God damn it. Upcoming sequel that's doing the exact same thing as Breath of the Wild, but it'll probably be way better. It's 30 seconds and very cringe. I will have to look up the Xbox Series X Game Pass ad. But Silk Song got delayed to the latter half of 2023. It's just every single time I see this game, it's getting delayed.
I mean, it makes sense. I think they like hand animate most of their stuff.
That's true. I do trust them to
I
do a
think they
good
said
job.
the like Silk Song's supposed to be longer than the actual game itself, even though it's an expansion.
I think the funniest thing is that I feel like they're doing the exact same thing that they accidentally did with Hollow Knight. They started to make it, realized it got too big, cut off a certain point, and now they're making Silk Song, and they're like, oh no. Guys, we fucked up. We might have made the game just a little bit larger. The Silk Song delay is another Xbox L because it was displayed at the Xbox showcase. I think it was only like a minor bit of gameplay in the title though. Uh Loved Hollow Knight, probably gonna love Silk Song. Yeah, I trust them to make a decent game. And I loved Hollow Knight. I would love to do another Hollow Knight playthrough. What else do we got? What other troubling things do we got? It's a different thing, and then Nintendo says no new Switch hardware coming this year, but maybe in 2024. Why?
Guarantee they announced it at the Game Awards.
I guarantee it. They have to be sitting on this thing, right? There's no way they're not.
If you remember back in 2015 or whatever, when the PS4 Pro came out, they literally said we're gonna make an actual Pro console to compete.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for that.
Yeah. We've gotten nothing. I don't trust Nintendo in their words. My eternal enemy, Nintendo. Yeah, it's just you're constantly fighting with Nintendo to actually release a decent product, and they'll never discount their games, because why would they? Like, it's absolutely... out of everybody, I enjoy that Nintendo got the wins that they did. But now it's really coming back to bite us in the ass. Nintendo feels like it's gonna suck for at least the next 3 years. Maybe 5. I don't have proof of this, but I believe it in my heart. Let's see. Was there anything you were looking forward to that was coming out soon?
Hopefully Silent Hill 2 remake finally.
Oh god, I hope it's good. I hope it's decent. I think it's going to be, only because I trust them to know what they need to do for horror games.
I know everyone's like shitting on a Blooper Team.
Yeah.
But they're great at making environments and shit.
Yeah, I trust them.
It's just they suck at making stories, but this one's already got the story already made.
Yeah.
And it has both Masahiro Ito and Akira Yamaoka helping, so I mean...
Yeah, I have complete confidence in it. I have complete
I think
confidence.
gamers just can't be pleased. They're kind of babies.
Yeah. I just believe that somewhere deep in our hearts, we know when we see a thing that obviously... I don't know how to describe it. Something that we know a company is much better at creating other properties than they are at creating their own.
What's going on? What I miss?
We were talking about how we can trust Bloober Team to make Silent Hill 2 because they can't make a story, but the story's already written.
Oh, I see.
I know that our boy over here is just waiting for Shin Kamen Rider to come out later this month.
True. And I'm still waiting for Final Fantasy 16. But instead I have to deal with this whole month to listen to people jack off to Link again.
Yeah. It's gonna be a negative one.
They're gonna be like, wow, he's so thick. Meanwhile, he looks like a little fucking stick.
Did you mean for that to rhyme?
Yeah, actually.
Oh,
That's
shit.
how mad I am at the existence of this game.
Damn. Man getting frosty for Link. Alright, when's
We
the
could have
action?
a new Zelda game. Instead, we're just getting the DLC version of a full game.
Listen, man, it's okay. We understand. It's
No.
obviously a trash
Nintendo
game.
fans are gonna rip me apart for saying that. Just like they ripped me apart for being the only person that hates Breath of the Wild.
Like what? The next one comes out tomorrow. So much footage has already been leaked of it. So many... See, the thing we're just looking forward to is next week when we get to talk about the Outlast trials. Literally next podcast. You
For
wanna
what now?
isn't that multiplayer?
Yeah.
You wanna play that after the podcast next week?
Is it in beta or is it like the actual game coming out?
I think that's the actual game date coming out.
Let me check it out. Because I've been waiting, I just haven't kept up with it.
Because currently, I know it was in early access, and I'm pretty sure people were playing it.
Yeah, they gave some like content creators early access.
Yeah, it's
Oh
releasing
yeah, it
May
does
18th.
come out.
Play that next week.
Depends on how much it costs.
That is also true. And it still says it's an early access game, so I don't know if that's going to go away the moment that we get into it.
$200. Kazu's like, oh boy, count me in.
Oh boy, that's dirt cheap.
He sees
Well,
it's like $2 and he's like, oh, that's fucking no,
That's fucking
thank
hog
you.
water. I don't want that.
$2? Are you kidding me?
what was the
$70
original,
for this.
Let's see, because Outlast 2 right now is a $30 game. What was it originally? Was it a $60 game?
Yeah, it was a $60 game at launch.
Okay, so we can probably assume that's probably going to be like I don't know, because it's a multiplayer game. They might
I'm
release
guessing
it
it's
at
gonna be like a
40.
$30 to $40 game.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I enjoy, as people who have watched the sales of video games for so long, you can look at a game and just be like, you know what? That's probably a $40 game at launch.
It has EA in its name.
No,
That's
the only
not
game
a
I'm
game at
willing
launch.
to pay $70 for at launch is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Where it at?
Damn, it really do be like that.
Mew and the killer clowns are not from space.
Damn, it really does be like that. Hey, there's another first-person shooter Warhammer game coming at the end of May as well.
Who's it
Well,
made by?
Here, hold on, let me go see. Oh, you know what?
If you say Fat Shark, I have no hope.
No,
Okay. Who is it?
Rock Digital.
Who is that? Rock Digital.
Here you go. Go look at it. It's beautiful.
Oh,
You an
bolt
IGN
gun.
article.
Yeah, I was looking at
This
game
is a
releases.
VR game, isn't it?
Oh, it's a Doom game.
Oh. Okay, I
Yeah.
thought it was a VR game for a second.
Yeah, this one actually looks kind of hype, but I don't trust any Warhammer content at all anymore.
That is very
Yeah.
fair.
Games Workshop is one of the worst companies in the world.
God, what was that train game you sent to Andrew? I'm looking forward to that fucking train.
Void Train. That's already out.
It's already out?
Yeah.
Why haven't I been playing
Oh my
it?
god. Weege in chat said something amazing. He said, can't spell ignorant without IGN.
That is very
Factual.
very true. Oh, there's
That was-
You know, the
mixed
Texas
reviews
Chainsaw
already.
game that's coming out.
Why are the reviews?
You know what they say, you can't spell Chainsaw Man without cum.
Get out.
I don't think there's a U in Chainsaw Man, actually.
There isn't. That's why I said get out.
It would have a U if Chainsaw Man was Jamaican.
Oh my god.
What?
Just don't worry
No,
about
it
it.
wouldn't.
Just accent wise, shut up. Anyways,
No, it wouldn't.
I found out that the
'Cause
negative.
They still pronounce the A as an A.
Anyways,
What?
Anyways, I found out that most of the negative reviews for Void Train are because you have to log into your Epic account before you can actually play on Steam.
Oh boo hoo. Poor guys have to log into their Fortnite account. Wah wah wah. Grow the fuck up already, buddy.
Oh my god.
Gamers are the worst like subspecies in the world.
Epic
Oh my
account.
god. Do you remember when Levi was complaining about using the Epic launcher?
And
Oh
now
my
he uses
God.
it all the time to play Fortnite.
Yeah. That was
Oh.
fucking hilarious. He's like,
I
I don't
remember
want
for
to.
like 2 years. He's like, "Oh, the Chinese spyware's in there. It's gonna get my ass."
It's like, bro, they already have Chinese spyware in half the Steam games you've got.
For real.
Like most of the stupid what's it called? The fucking like anti-hack software, most of that shit is Chinese spyware.
Now that I think about it, this company has given me a lot of games. I should contact them and ask them if I could have a void train code.
See if you can get 3.
Yeah, do it.
I'll see what
Do
I
it, do
can
it, do
do.
it.
I gotta go back through and like take some of the fucking codes they gave me and fucking put them in. They just kept
You're
asking
telling
me.
me you're telling me they gave you all these codes, you haven't used them, you haven't replied?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You're gonna come
Great
off as
going,
such a
bozo.
come off as a greedy bastard whenever you message them. You're like, hey, can I have 3 free codes?
Nah, man, I'll make up for it. I'm gonna do a
Oh,
hype.
brother,
I'm
this
gonna do
guy
a.
stinks!
I'm gonna do a hype train week, and that's what it will be.
I'm so glad that Elon isn't gonna own Twitter anymore, man. Or, I mean, he's still gonna own it, but he's not gonna be CEO.
I mean, it's not gonna
Thank
change
God.
anything. He'll all still be going to ass.
See, the thing that'll change is it won't be Elon making stupid decisions anymore.
I mean, I guess fair.
Plus, Elon genuinely doesn't know what he's doing. I feel like Twitter before Elon was more put together, and, you know, updates that were stupid were nowhere near as stupid as the updates he was putting out.
Yeah.
Like, a bad update for old Twitter was like, hey, we changed our terms of service, and people were like, don't do that. But a bad update with Elon is like, hey, by the way, we're removing your human rights.
Man, I'm gonna be so excited to play Hype Train. I
I'm gonna
just
be so
don't care
excited to
about
play
Twitter
you.
anymore.
We just said the only good result for Twitter would be it going down. That's
a
so
net
true.
positive for it. That'll make profits go sky high.
You know that meme
God.
of like, it's like a utopia, and it's like, if humanity didn't have this, that would be like, if humanity didn't have Twitter, it would be a utopia.
Yeah. No, that would still. The world would probably be a better place if we use social media like we're supposed to use social media.
How are we supposed to use social media like we're supposed to use it?
Well, because every single thing, no matter what is invented, always has a positive and a negative. Now, instead of just keeping in touch with an easier connection with people that you know, now we're just using it to shit talk on people on the internet.
I feel like that's always how social media was intended for, though, right? It was to interact with people across the world and to spread information.
Yes,
I
but
don't
not the
think
shit talking part.
well, that's just like okay, you hand me like a bag, you hand me a box full of chocolates, but there's a chocolate that I don't like in it.
Marcus,
That's exactly what the situation is.
Marcus, Marcus, I already said that there was positives and negatives, and
No,
we are
fuck
just
you. No,
agreeing
fuck
on the
you.
exact
No,
same
I
points.
refuse. No, everything you said is wrong,
I'm
and I'm only gonna
busting this
point
up
out one
now.
piece.
You just practically agreed with everything I said.
No, is it something your friends have been telling you?
Gaslighting is something my friends have been telling me about. They've been doing it for years.
No, screw you, Zach. Everything you said is wrong, and I'm gonna pick it apart like a fucking, like I'm your therapist on a Sunday
That's
afternoon.
that's your if that's what you want to do, if that's how you want to waste your life, go ahead.
Okay, imagine this. Imagine this. You just walked into Taco Bell. It's 1 p.m. on a Sunday. It's 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon. You know,
Yeah.
you're
It's
in
too late.
Taco
It's
Bell.
bedtime.
Yeah, that's that's 99 time. I can't be up in those hours.
You're about to walk into the Taco Bell, right? And
Yeah.
then a bus appears, and it's full of churchgoers.
The usual.
They walk into the
All
Taco
right.
Bell. And it's gonna be 30 minutes before you can get in, before you can get up to the register to order your food. And then one of the churchgoers gets into a fight with one of the Taco Bell employees, so you're like, fuck this shit, I'm going somewhere else. Then you
Nah.
go to
I
you go to
turn the
I'll stay
entire
and
Taco
watch.
Bell. I'll turn the entire Taco Bell into the first scene from Kingsman.
Okay, then how about this? You stay and you watch the fight, and then when the fight's over, you decide, "Fuck this, I'm going somewhere else."
Yeah.
You go to Bahanglaze, and
What the
you
fuck is Bahanglaze?
Bojangles.
yeah, Bojangles.
That reaction.
Bahanglaze.
Bohonglaze? What the fuck is Bohonglaze? I was expecting such a visceral reaction out of that.
Oh man. Anyway, you go to Bahanglaze,
Yeah,
and
Bahanglaze.
another bus appears, but this time it's full of prison convicts.
Bahanglaze.
You go inside, and then the prison convicts, it's gonna be about a 30-minute wait until you can get to the register, right?
Why are the
And then the prison
convicts
convicts get in a fight with each other.
Fuck
And
yeah,
so
let's watch that one too.
Where
then
is
you
this
walk out.
going?
So then you walk out, and you don't even want to watch the fight because you're like, oh, prison convicts fighting, boring. You get in your car, you go to Burger Kwong,
Burger
Burger
Kwong.
King.
and then you walk into Burger Kwong and you get to order your food, okay? But then the person at the register starts beating your ass.
For free?
And at this
Where
point you should realize you don't know where I'm going with this because I don't either.
I
You
wanted
should have
to
stopped me at least 5
know.
minutes ago.
Oh,
But now
damn
you're
it.
sitting here wondering, why didn't I stop him? He's been going on about this for 5 fucking minutes with no clue what he's trying to say here.
No,
And I just let him keep talking.
I
And now
just
you've had 5 minutes of your time wasted. How do you feel, big man? Do you
I
feel
just
proud
chalked
of
it up to you being autistic.
No, see, if I was autistic, I mean,
What? Huh? What are you gonna say?
I'm making direct eye contact with you. An autistic person wouldn't do that. Do I actually have autism?
Well,
Yeah.
The answer is yes.
Freak.
Dude, speaking of autism, have you guys seen that people are shitting on The Good Doctor?
Oh my god, yeah.
I
Did
do
you
not
that
want to
show's made by
see.
the guy that made House.
yeah,
What, really?
yeah.
Yeah.
What
That's
the
why it's funny that it's that bad.
It's
That's hilarious because it's also based off of a Korean drama that only had
Oh.
1 season.
I saw one clip, and so just him using like one of those like hand air dryer things, and he's like, "Shut it off! Shut it off!" And he's like about to have a breakdown. It's insane.
oh my god.
I've actually watched a bit of The Good Doctor and I stopped because it was really bad and it was extremely ableist. So, they portray autism as being like as having a superpower in that show. But they also portray it as like someone being a pathetic little piece of shit. Like, um, what's a good example? I mean, this is a scene that everyone probably knows about by now, but there's a scene where he turns a hand dryer on in the bathroom and he starts freaking out, like screaming and crying and shit, and he's like, "How do I turn it off? How do I turn it off?" When in reality, any autistic person who is like sensitive to noise and they're like relatively high functioning, or I guess like now they call it like low needs or something like that, low support needs or whatever, they just fucking walk away. They don't sit there and like have a fucking like physical and mental breakdown that the hand dryer's going off. They're just like, oh, that's loud as shit. I should probably get away from the loud thing. But in the show, the dude is like sitting there having a mental breakdown, like punching the fucking hand dryer and all this other shit, like
Yeah,
crying.
that's
I'm
the
like,
scene I'm
how?
talking about.
Yeah, I was sitting there like, how is this a representation of autism? This is like very offensive, actually.
See, that that isn't the correct way to look at it. The correct way to look at it is I don't think I've ever used one of those shitty hand dryers in so long. Like, I'll use one of the ones that I see is powerful, a whirlwind of absolute dryness. It will dry my hands nearly instantaneously. But if I see
Or
one of those shitty white ones and you press it and it feels like someone's just breathing heavily on your hands, I'm not using that thing to fucking dry my hands.
Or if they don't have paper towels.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
you're
just
just
use
like,
paper
well,
towels.
Yeah, I
use
always
paper
use
towels too.
I always use paper towels, but I'm talking about those bathrooms that just don't have the paper towels and they just have that old white Hand
Last time I
dryer.
went to a bathroom like that, I just swiped my hands on the back of someone's shirt.
Absolute menace. Oh my god. I'm just imagining you doing it. Walked out wet-handed, Giga
Walk
Chad.
out wet-handed.
That's an alpha move. Give a guy a firm handshake outside the bathroom too.
Which is
God damn
great.
it. Why are people still posting Made Day stuff? Get off my fucking timeline. I'm going to kill a
Get
small
off Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Quit being terminally online.
Holy shit. My problem
Alright,
is
I'll be right
solved.
back.
I logged off of Twitter and my
Alright.
problem is solved? Oh my god. Holy shit.
All problems are solved.
Anyway, back to Twitter.
Oh my god.
Ooh, new game development stuff. Yo, Wandering Sword. Well, time to wishlist this. This looks nice. Oh, there's a demo too, interesting. And it's made on the same engine as Triangle Strategy.
Nice. I'm looking up something that Oda was talking to Netflix about.
Oda. Why does the name sound familiar?
Creator of One Piece.
Oh. Are they gonna make another movie or some shit? One Piece film Red was really good. Have the Street Fighter 6 computers been talked about? Do we know anything about the Street Fighter 6 computers?
Are you talking
They
about the
do-
fact that you can enable the handicap and get your ass absolutely stomped by the bots who are reacting faster than you can than a physical human can?
Oh, he meant computers like the Okay, I see now.
Are,
I have seen a little bit. I haven't seen much for it though.
is that your question? Because we have not talked about them.
Yeah, let's
Uh,
talk about it.
Very impressed with how the actual AI and everything has been structured in the new Street Fighter because it is absolutely demolishing players up and down stages.
As it should. If the
Feels
CPU is not beating my ass, how am I supposed to learn?
feels like old classic video games where they didn't care anymore and you were just going, "Why is this happening to me?" Uh, input readers.
Level 8 CPUs look
Oh
tough. Yeah, input reading is always super tough.
It absolutely looks horrid to fight them. I've been watching other people try to fight the level 8, like actual professional players. It is looking toasty in that game. Woo!
I can't wait.
Let's see.
I might actually have to get off Twitter. My Twitter is unresponsive.
Yeah, but
Let's
that's
check out
because
Reddit.
that's because you haven't switched off of Opera yet.
That's true. What does Reddit have? They need to fix their memory leak, man.
Oh,
Holy shit.
so really funny. I've read all the way through it, and apparently that there is a One Piece live action remake being made right now. And until Oda is completely satisfied with it, he will not allow them to release it.
They're gonna have like $6 trillion down the drain because the director just keeps making it worse and worse. And then there's gonna come a point where Netflix is like, we've dumped too much money into this, we gotta release it how it is. And it's gonna be garbage.
I just don't think they can let him down. I think that's the greatest thing. I enjoy that Oda is well aware of his own lifespan. He's like, I just need to get this thing to the end.
Isn't he in his 50s or 60s now?
I think so.
I think he's like, what, 56? Keep it in the shop. So true.
Let's see. He was born in 1975, so he's 48.
Oh. I thought he was like 56. Damn.
No.
He's still pretty young. He's got like at least 20 more years before the
Yep.
heart attack hits him.
But that's what we thought about Berserk Creator.
No, I always knew that the Berserk creator's health was bad, and it was kind of just a matter of time, you know?
That's what we said about the Hunter x Hunter creator.
Well, the Hunter x Hunter creator's health was a different story. His was like he can get better, but the like Berserk's is just like he's not getting better. It's just a matter of like when is he able to work on the manga.
That's what we thought about the Solo Leveling's creator.
Who is that? Now you're just gonna keep naming people until eventually I'm like I don't know who the fuck that is.
It was Jang Sung Rak. He was
That's
the
still
creator of
tough
this. He was the creator of the actual. He was 40 years old when he died. He was the creator of the Solo Leveling manga.
Oh, also thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Snow. Welcome to the podcast. Also, I
Uh,
just got a drop from my own Twitch. Excuse me?
Nice. What drop did you even get? It's not
I
like we're
don't even
doing
know.
anything.
It will tell me. What is happening?
But yeah, apparently, they are not allowing anything until he's satisfied with it.
Very good, as they should. We have any other topics for today?
I don't think so.
Well, joke's on you. I do.
All right.
Raid Shadow. I'm just kidding. Imagine though, right?
Yes.
Imagine.
But yeah, I think that's it.
That's it.
I think that's it.
Are you positive?
Probably.
Say something for 4 more seconds. Because I'm rating someone.
No.
Okay, never mind. You're good. Bye.